using your brain first.
All of the cards are in... Holy shit, this is nuts. Let me show you.
Hello, this is DarkElf85 on YouTube, or HektontheMage's on PSN, and welcome to the finale, the conclusion of 999. 9 hours, 9 persons, 9 doors. I hope everyone is doing okay, and yes, it will be the finale. I can feel it, unless I completely fuck up. Wait, should I have said that so early? Meh, whatever. I don't get paid for these. But yes, yeah. I have been tired this entire week, this past week. Oh, also, before I go back into that, happy early, some pre-autumnal equinox to you all folks, because that's happening on the 22nd, and for some of you that's already occurred. But yeah, we're going into autumn, baby! But yeah, I've just been tired. It's because of the seasonal change, because the weather, at least here in Iowa, has been going up, down crazily, from being hot to cool, hot to cool. I still have my lingering cough, which is what, now it's been like, what, 3 weeks now? Or starting to be 3 weeks? I mean, dear Lord. But yeah. So that's all fun. By fun, I mean not fun. But anywho, yeah. Also, did I go to my office today on Sunday, which I probably shouldn't? Again, I did not, even though I could have and should. Well, I can do my work during my office hours and before the first class. My first class is at 9:05 in the morning. I usually get to my office around 8 a.m. So I can. It's just some fluff stuff. I got the majority of stuff that I needed to do after volunteering yesterday at the animal shelter, which I got done early, oddly enough. I was shocked. Yeah, that I got the major issues that related to my public speaking classes. I got the schedules tweaked around again, or the course schedules tweaked, so now I can show to them, especially the morning class. Need to print out stuff. There's going to be a lot of printing tomorrow. And reprinting of what I screwed up on for my Composition 2 class. I was like, I got it all printed out Friday, like my Comp 1 stuff, and then I realized, oh, I put them in groups of 3, the 9 students, but I want them into teams of 2. It should be 5 and 4. So I have to adjust like timing stuff for speeches. I probably don't need to have a limit to it because it's more of a comp class, but I'm like, whatever, I do it for everything. But anywho, some changes. They don't have their things happening on Monday. That's Comp 1 stuff. Comp 2 stuff, I think we're looking that up on Friday? Or is it Wednesday? Friday. I remember, because Wednesday, as I found out last Friday, the athletes have another game. And they're all going to be gone again. I did not catch last Friday. It didn't click in my head. I didn't even print out the agenda for sporting events that I got an email for, because I assumed. I misread it. That's what happened. And I'm like, oh, I'm so glad that my student, the one student who's in my class, who's not the athlete, knows, because he apparently has roommates. I think in some of the dormitories you can have 2 roommates, not just one, are athletes. So we only have two athletic things at the school right now. We have more delay, folks. Football, soccer, and marksmanship. But I think they're going to add some other stuff in the future. Try to do like things with, I don't know if they said tennis and basketball. I don't remember what it was. There was like a preview of some things, but I know they're trying to get more athletic stuff happening. Okay. There's a note on that table. Lights to the books. Huh. What does that mean? Interesting. I like that he has the robe. Well, intelligence often hides itself in darkness. Have you ever thought about the pages of a book? Each page only sees, what, maybe 2 or 3 minutes of light before the reading is on to the next? They spend the rest of their lives locked in darkness. Rather like myself. That's horrible. Oh, don't get me wrong. I'm not complaining, not at all. I live in the darkness, yes. But that has gifted me with the ability to catch the truths others might miss. I can hear the voices hidden in the darkness, you might say. True. Okay, so what does that say? Oh, lights to the books, that's what it... Okay, sorry. Oh my gosh. Forgot how huge this place is. Functions of the human brain. Oh. I guess this is a book about the nervous system? I'd love to ask you to read it to me, but I don't think we have the time. I'm kind of curious about it too. There's gotta be a reason why people connect with each other, you know? Principles of monkey behavior, huh? I'd imagine that's a book describing praxeology studies on monkeys. I don't even know if I said that correctly. It's a science term. Monkeys are very similar to humans evolutionarily, so I imagine the research was fruitful. Itch on my nose! Dissection Atlas, huh? This whole shelf is full of medical books. How about this one? Oh, look, Seven, here's a book that's perfect for you. Oh, Clover, you ale. It's called Correlation of Muscle, Bone Density, and Bone Strength. You're just saying that because it says muscle. Okay, so it's not as bad as I thought. What's a picture book like that doing here? It looks like it's about Little League. It does seem a little weird that it's so different from the others, huh? Yeah, not science related at all. Maybe you ought to take it with you? There's a baseball in this one. Come on, Junpei, let's see what's in it. I'm gonna go on a moment here and say it's probably baseball stuff. Whoa! What the fuck? This is one of those pop-up books, isn't it? It says H-E-A-D. Yeah, head. Head. You mean like where my brain is? Creepy. Look, this one's called Recreation of Lost Human Functions. You think they're talking about if you, like, lose part of your body, then you could grow it back? I don't know about that one. I don't think so. Maybe they're talking about reconstructing abilities that humankind once possessed? In other words, they may be talking about cultivating a sixth sense. This book is just called Dissection. Boring. This bookshelf must be all medical books. From what I can tell, it sounds as though these books have been organized by genre. This library must be massive. I'm rather impressed by how well organized it is. Human equilibrium theory. Human anatomy. Regeneration of internal organs. Right. Ancient gladiators. What's this book doing here? Maybe they were researching human physical limits across history? Oh, apparently didn't take it, so... Alright, let's look at this side. Probably ones with colors, although the pop-up book wasn't in one of those. Premium creatures? Or premium creatures? Seems a little fancy for some kind of prehistoric critter. Not to mention most of them were like likely reptiles and amphibians. Without hair, I can't imagine they had much need of perms. Oh my god, no! That's got nothing to do with this. I'm shocked Junpei knows this stuff. Well, he knows random things that I'm shocked. Well, he says a lot of things that I find random for him because it sounds knowledgeable, but then 5 seconds later he says something stupid. So, and by stupid I don't mean dumb, I mean, it's like, how are you that daft on this, but you're intelligent on this? Then again, I'm more book smart than street smart or whatever. Anyway. Yeah. I said the truth, Tay. I am book smart than street smart. You're agreeing or you disagree with me? Please don't disagree, because I know I'm not that street smart. Okay, she's going towards the sofa. I did play with them before I started streaming, folks, to make sure they're not doing crazy shit during this stream. Alright. Where's my mouse? There it is. What's Hellenism? I think it's something like a fusion of Greek and Oriental culture. Excuse me. Hey, look at this. This book's called Greek Mythology. Damn, that thing's huge. Can't imagine anyone's actually read the whole thing. Pretty sure it just put me to sleep. No, Greek mythology is amazing. Better than modern mythology. What's that, Dark? I'm not gonna say anything because what do the folks say nowadays? Can't I get canceled? Let's see. This one's called History of the Western World. Quote unquote. There should be quotes around Western. Okay. Well, I'd assume it's about European history. No, it's about... I'm trying to think of some other nation or continent that's considered Western. I'm kind of tired. Anyway. Yeah. Just gonna leave it at that, Snake. Doesn't seem like you. Huh. Hey, it's another one of those kids' picture books. It looks a lot like the one we found earlier, So this is about indigenous cowboys and Indians. Okay. This one has some Native Americans on the cover. Hey, Junpei, take a look at this one. Say body. Native Americans. Native Americans, huh? Maybe it's got some... Whoa! Oh, that says... Kill backwards and upside down. Because it's one of them pop-up books, right? Got the letters L, R, and K popping out of it. I don't think there's an R. Can't make any sense out of them, though. Large, round, and kinky? Gosh darn it. Nah, probably not. That's an R. I don't know where he got the R. It's two L's, I, and a K. I don't know where he got that. Anyway. Dumb. A history of Buddhism. History of the medieval period. Oh, the best book ever. Maybe it's about Sir Lancelot. Isn't he just a story? I don't think you're going to find a guy who didn't really exist in a history book. Oriental history. Maybe this one's about China's 4,000 years of history or something? Hey, Chinese history and Oriental history aren't the same thing. Yeah, Oriental history is the whitewashing of all of Asian culture. That's the difference. Based on a European lens, through a European lens. Anyway. Alright. We didn't look through these. Wait, hold on. There's all of those. Ugh. We got them so many. Okay, so we had mythology, histories, we had medical, and now we have robotics or mechanical machinery technology. Automated robotic assembly line techniques, huh? What's that? Some sort of comic book? Geez, I guess boys really like that stuff, huh? No, you're thinking of a different sort of robot. This book is talking about automated machinery that's used to build things like cars. Yeah. Communication and computer science, huh? That's a pretty generic title. To be honest, it's so vague, I don't really know what it might be about. True. What's that one called? It says Foundations of DNA and Genetic Engineering. Why is that there? Wouldn't that be under the medical one? An overview of photochemistry. I guess it's a weird hybrid. I think whoever set this up wanted us to see the cover, not the spine. Let's look at it, okay? Oh. Huh, looks like there's a whole lot of space behind these books. Look, Junpei. I think there's something hidden behind the books. Yeah, what is that? Powerful light bulb. Doo-doo-doo. This is a brand new light bulb. Looks like a pretty high wattage one, too. Huh. Oh, can't click on these? Okie dokie. Excuse me. So I probably can't click on... Okay, good. Awesome, just these 4. This book is called, Mind Swap. You mean you could, like, change bodies with someone? I would say mind, but yes, in theory, then it's the body. Well, I guess I wouldn't mind switching bodies with my brother or Junpei too much, but I'd rather die than that 7th switch with me. What the hell? Like I'd even want to swap bodies with a little brat, like... Hey, were you just imagining it? You were! Shut up. Oh my gosh, this is so disturbing. Yeah, well, he wasn't the only one. What? See? This is why I'm talking about Junpei. He says certain things that sound great, and then 5 seconds later he says something stupid. Ugh. Goodness. Also, why would you want to imagine yourself being like a 12-year-old girl? Oh wait, she's actually 14. Katab Azif. Man, they've got some weird stuff here. I can't even pronounce this one. Racist. Who's that? Some famous guy? It's not a person's name. It's the name of a fictional book created by Abdul al-Hazred. It's said to be one of the sources used in the creation of the legendary Book of the Dead, the Necronomicon. Oh, so these are all occult books stuff. Oh, okay. Teletemporation and telepathy. What? 6 o'clock! 6 p.m. What the hell is this one about? Well, I know what telepathy is, but I've never heard of teletemporation. It refers to having the ability to travel through time. Yeah, temporal. Tele meaning, yeah, mental. This one says the golden rabbit and the moon on it. Does that mean it's about a rabbit that lives in the moon? Rabbits are pretty cute, but what's the moon stuff about? It's talking about the Judas tree that's said to grow on the moon, according to Chinese legend. Do they really call it Judas tree, though? Alright. Okay. This book says, oh. Wait, we already looked at all these? Energy theory, huh? I don't even understand the damn title. Looks like this shelf's all science and technology. Oh. Are property values going up in space too these days? Man, I guess times are tough for aliens too. This one says cosmic inflation. So weird. What? Supersymmetric string theory in 10-dimensional space-time. They're just talking about superstring theory. It's a theory of reality where... how to explain? It says that all elements of the universe are governed by the vibrations and harmonics of tiny supersymmetric strings. What's this? An overview of conformal field theory. Well, it's a theory that posits an invariant quantum field where conformal transformation can take place. Knock it off with this science voodoo stuff. You're trying to put me to sleep. Theory of general relativity, huh? Oh, I know this one. That's Einstein, right? Well, no, yeah. Sorry, never mind. I'm thinking of something else. Quantum gravity. 7, do you have any idea what this is? How about you start by using real words? Then maybe we'll get somewhere. What's the deal with these titles? It's all just gibberish. Hey, what if we, like, switch them around? Switch them around? Yeah. If we move them around, maybe they'll spell something. Oh, I get it. Yeah, heck, it's worth a shot. Yeah, heck, it's worth a shot. I wonder if it's going across. Open here, find bulb. Okay. I was like, I saw bulb, but then I was like, wait, let's maybe rearrange the bees then. How about this? Hey! Looks like putting these books in the right order opened this thing right up. Heh, that was a piece of cake. Hooray! You did it, Junpei! I guess that turned out well enough. So the letters from the title spells out, open here, find bulb. The light bulb looks like it's brand new, and it's really big, so it'll make a lot of light. Alright. Can we go downstairs? Okay, maybe not at this moment. This handrail is made of metal. There we go. Algebraic number theory. Math, huh? Or maths if you're with the British English persuasion. Because technically it should be maths, and I'm not gonna lie because mathematics and maths would be the like abbreviated form, and you still have the S on it. It makes sense. There's another one like that over here. You mean something like primary number theory or analytical number theory or geometry? Geometry? Sorry. Oh my gosh, how did you know? Nobody said anything about those. Well, he can guess because he's like some kind of jack of all trades when it comes to things related to math and science. Well, number theory is usually split into 4 chief disciplines. If there was a book named Algebraic Number Theory, I took a wild guess that the other 3 would be there as well. Looks like I was right. This one's Gold Box Conjecture. Conjecture? What's it about? Like magic or psychic stuff or something? Right, I bet it's about jewelry, isn't it? It may have an odd title, but it's actually a very respectable mathematics book. It deals with one of the unsolved problems of additive number theory. Sorry I said anything. Looks like it's not... look, let's not get into this right now, okay? It says, Riemann hypothesis. What is there to hypothesize about a Riemann? Isn't it pretty straightforward? I don't know what Riemann is. Heavens no, there are many factors, length, girth, lubrication, or lack of. It's an exciting and rapidly growing field. Whoa! That's a weird book, Junpei. Indian mathematics. Haha, that's funny. Yeah, exactly, why is that funny? I don't get it. Owen... Dadkind. What the fudge is that one? Is that a B or a D? I think that's a D. Leidernins. Sheldrake. Dadkind? What the hell is this? Wasn't that a German mathematician? I don't know. I don't know. This is all math stuff. Maybe it's a compilation of his work. Owen, huh? Owen isn't enough to go on. Perhaps it's about the English Revolutionary? Oh. Lebanese? This book is in German. It looks like it's the complete works of something. I've never heard of it. Well, if Snake doesn't know what it is, I don't think we'll ever know. Sheldrake? Sheldrake. Isn't Sheldrake... I don't know. Okay, I feel like we need something more. What's this? Origin of Japanese folklore? Looks like there were a bunch of books about Japanese culture here. Mostly ones about folklore, though. Well, folklore can cover a wide range of subjects. History, urban life, religious trends, environmental changes, oral traditions. It's true. Folklore can cover all those things if you know where to look. This looks pretty deep. Agriculture and historical organizations and folklore. Hey, there's another one of those picture books here. Something about these things feels kind of nice, you know? Brings back good memories. I guess even people like Seven were kids once. No shit, you little brat. Hey guys, cool it. Alright, I think I'm gonna take this picture book with me. Tales of Old Japan. It's got a magic wand on it. Okay. So what's inside? Well, once you go in to open it, pretty sure it's just gonna have pages inside Marta. What? Whoa, I don't know what he was gonna say. SEI5? I'll say C5, but I don't know. CI5? I don't know. Looks like another pop-up book. Oh, it's a dash. SE dash. Okay. This book has an S, an E, a dash, and a number 5 sticking out of it. That might be impressive. I was 5. Wow. Modern Japanese literature, huh? Let's see what we've got here. So many books here. I wonder what this one's... Whoa, what's this? Warm? Oh. So sorry. Oh, no, I'm sorry. What's to do with this sappy stuff? Did she pee on books? I'm very confused. Oh, no, was it her head? I don't really know. I'm confused. What the heck is this? Oh, light bulbs. I need another light bulb, apparently. It's a small enclosure with 9 sides. There are 3 of those things that look kind of like music stands. Okay, how about we try putting these picture books on the stands, then... This is a little weird. Okay, I put the pop-up books on the top of the stands. 3 light bulbs in this thing. They aren't very bright, though. Hey, didn't we find some kind of really powerful light bulbs earlier? Well, you put it into one of these lights. Yeah. Well, it'll get a lot brighter, but if there were 3 lights, that means 3 light bulbs. Oh, fuck, we can't do it. You can't put in light bulbs until you get the 3rd one. Of course. That makes perfect sense. Not much point until we place all 3 light bulbs. We need 3 light bulbs, huh? Fine. Assholes. The same thing it is. There's a couple of books on the glass shelf. Astronomy? Yeah. From left to right, they say 6, 3, 2, 4, 1, and 5. I bet that's locked. Yep. There are books here in all sorts of languages. But there's something suspicious about the shelf on the left. Yeah, I can't touch that though. This iron plate is bolted down. I don't think it's a door. I think it's just a wall. Okay, how am I going to deal with this, though? Alright, well... shit. Okay. I'm missing a light bulb. And I don't know where I need to look for it, folks. Okay, we got that one. Oh, I didn't know there was more discussion. black hole hypothesis, gamma ray astrophysics. I guess this bookshelf has an astronomy theme. Look, this one says cultural heritage of Rome. Bet that's going to be serious inheritance tax. Jesus Christ. Religious history of Buddhism. Medieval period. Okay. The scaffold. It's pretty impressive. Almost looks like a door to a shrine or a church or something. There's another door after it, then a passage beyond that. Beyond that passage, there's a door with the Neptune symbol engraved on it. Hurry up, we need to find the book with the mark of Neptune. Okay, this sounds like a job for the best brother and sister team in the world. Man, it's like Seven and I don't even exist. Okay, where? Okay, it's this again. Where do I get the last light bulb? I don't even know where it is. Obviously, it's here, because, yeah. But I don't know where you go and grab it from. Theories of the Cambrian explosion? Did a bomb go off near somewhere called Cambria? Wrong kind of explosion. Roughly 500 million years ago, during what is known as the Cambrian period, research suggests that the variety of living organisms increased by an order of magnitude. Why that happened is, however, still something of a mystery. There are a number of theories. This book is most likely a collection of them. Interesting. Introduction to geology, huh? I guess I'm gonna check this section. Thinking about the Earth, even when you're on the ocean, kind of romantic in a way, I guess. Creatures of the South Seas, huh? I wonder if this one's got pictures of colorful fish and stuff. Micrographia. Yes, Robert Hooke's famous work. First published in 1665. He built a microscope and examined insects, inorganic substances, and other things too small to be seen in detail by human eyes. He then drew pictures of many of the things he'd examined and published them in a book. I'd hazard to guess this shelf is concerned with natural sciences. Find a light bulb? This one says transition of extinct species. We need to hurry it up or we're going to end up in the pages of a book like that. Yeah, I need to find a light bulb. Theory of evolution. Heck, even I know this one. This is that Darwin guy, right? Well, yes and no. Charles Darwin wrote a book called On the Origin of the Species. In it, he put forth his theory of evolution. Yeah, I remember that part. He called it natural selection. Exactly. Can I find a light bulb? Why did mankind lose their tails? Junpei, do you know what this one's about? Why are you asking me? I didn't even know we had tails to lose. Maybe we should ask a human with a tail. Mankind's ancestors most likely lost their tails as they were no longer useful and the nutrients required to grow them were better put to use elsewhere. At least that's what I read. I was rather young. I may have remembered it incorrectly. Also, thank goodness I wasn't really religious, because I would have thought this was full of shit. Huh? Why the hell would a kid be reading a book like that? Why not? Paleontology. This one's about fossils, right? Ammonites are pretty nasty looking. Mother Nature. Is that some sort of book about hippie chicks? Oh my gosh. Probably not, except perhaps tangentially. It's most likely about environmental protection. I was just trying to make a joke. Dude, hippie chicks? Really? Also, no... light bulb! Gosh darn it! Oh my gosh, this is obnoxious. Push of distance. Don't shove. I'm not kidding. Don't push me. What the heck, man? I wasn't gonna, but now that you bring it up, what the? Why would I think about it now? Oh, what's this? It's a coat rack, like a place where you can hang coats and hats and stuff. See, that's what I call those. Apparently, people around here call them like hall trees or something, or some strange term, and I'm like, what the? It's a coat rack. I hang a coat. I don't hang a tree on it. Okay. Well, this one's not too big, so maybe just hats. Yeah. Is there a light bulb on it? A hat stand. You put hats on it. Okay. Is there a hat? Put a hat on it, and then it opens up another light bulb. So on top of the table, it's this light bulb. Okay. Yeah. Shut the fuck up. I want to have two of them in the same place. I was hoping it was going to be on the bottom row, you know? I thought maybe it would be someplace around here. Oh, maybe they're... Do the colors mean anything? Well, we didn't find books that have anything to do with that. Okay, is that supposed to be something? Okay, I had a picture book on it. One, two, three, four, five, six. Maybe it's in here, so what? Maybe if I go 514... Let's do 514236. Oh, dang it. The glass door is a cylindrical lock. You know, the kind where you rotate the numbers around till you get the right ones to open it. What the hell is this? It's like they just gave us the answer. Guess I might as well give it a shot. What was it again? Thank you. It could be the other way around, but I'm going to go 514236 first. Oh, I did that interestingly enough. Oh, I guess not. 632415. Okay. You did it, Junpei! Yay! I don't know why, but I don't really feel particularly happy about being praised for that. Whatever. At least the lock's open now. Let's see if we can open it, alright? Now, this should have the light bulb. That's all I've got to say about that. Yeah. And I want to relax. I want to recline in my recliner. books seem to be pointing out the cylindrical number lock. Huh. There it is. Alright, now we can put it in here. Alright, so there are 3 lights in here. I'm gonna change these bulbs. Now they should... Awesome! It worked! Way to go, Junpei. Good job, buddy. There's something projecting on the bottom. These letters, they seem familiar. Sheldrake 5.
Sheldrake 5?
I think I saw the rest of this collection somewhere.
Yeah, I think it was somewhere around here.
Let's go take a look.
Okay.
Sheldrake.
Have you heard of him? Sheldrake, I mean.
Yeah, Lotus told me about him.
Oh, yeah.
There's a British biochemist named Sheldrake. He has a rather interesting theory. Morphogenetic fields, which relies on the theory of morphic resonance.
Really? From Lotus, huh?
Well, Clover also said something to me about that stuff.
She did?
Yeah, what was it?
The ability to access a morphogenetic field is affected by a couple of things. The first is epiphany, and the other is danger.
That girl. I told her not to tell anyone.
You did? Why?
Well...
Look, man, I didn't push it because we're in a hurry, but I'm kind of sick of this. How about you just tell me, okay?
Tell you what?
Don't give me that. About the experiment.
Ugh. Very well, fine. I'll tell you everything. But not here. Let's move to the top floor.
Even though 7 was there to rescue you
I
both,
suppose I might as
know.
well start by telling you why I kept quiet, and why I made sure Clover did as well. To be honest, the explanation is quite simple. Zero told me not to.
Oh.
I had little choice. He didn't walk up and tell me, of course. He gave me a message engraved on a card.
Oh, is that on part of the that
That's
card? Yeah.
a Braille card.
Was that a second one, or is it on the
It looks
same
just like the one you showed us earlier. So you had 2 cards.
one? Oh.
No, only one.
Okay, so it's another
Huh?
part to it.
What do you mean? I thought that card just had some rules for the Nonary Game on it.
Well, there was other things on there too. He's not going to tell you.
Yes, it did. And those were the rules I read you. However, they were not the only thing on the card. There was something I didn't read. Well, perhaps I should say, there was something I couldn't read.
And that was?
Tell no one of the events that took place 9 years ago. Tell, and I activate your sister's detonator. It's a threat on our lives.
Oh. Well, what about Clover? Did she get a message from Zero too?
I don't believe she did. But doesn't it strike you as strange that Zero would shut my mouth, but not hers?
Well, you're older.
To be on the safe side, however, I told her it was best not to tell anyone. Still, apparently she told you. That girl.
What's wrong with her telling me? I figured some stuff out with the things she told me. I mean, it looks like the whole activate her detonator thing was just a bluff. She's prancing around downstairs happy as a clam now that you're back.
That's very true. I've decided I can trust you. I've decided to tell you the truth. The chance that Santa is Zero is very high. I feel I can assume Santa doesn't have the time to observe us at the moment. And at any rate, even if he were, I very much doubt he would kill us.
Why?
Clover told me about the 4-leaf clover, about the words. If he knew about that, then he was in my group during the first experiment. I'm sure of it. He wouldn't kill us, no matter what the situation was.
Hey, Snake?
Yes, I know. You want to know what happened during the experiment.
Yeah.
How much do you know?
Clover told me about...
I see. The morphogenetic field in the experiments 9 years prior. How the experiments had taken place simultaneously at 2 locations, one being the ship and the other being a building in Nevada. And the girl that died during the experiment. She told you all that, did she? At any rate, I now know how much you've learned. All that remains for us to determine
is who did this and why, right?
Yes.
Can you tell me what happened?
Yes. The people who organized the initial experiment were from a company called Cradle Pharmaceuticals. There were 4 of them running the show. Gentaro Hongo,
Ace.
Nagisa Nijisaki,
I don't think we know who that is.
Teruaki Kubota,
Or that person.
Kagechika Musashido.
Or that person.
Hongo was the CEO of Cradle Pharmaceuticals.
I mean, it's hard to tell, but we know based on the other ending that that's Ace.
Nijisaki was his right-hand man, and did the lion's
Actually,
share of
no,
the planning.
we do know who that guy is because I think it was mentioned in the safe ending, but that was the guy that was dressed up, who was drugged, who also had a 2 and it was dressed up like Snake. 2 wristband. So he's dead.
Kubota led the company's research and development division.
I know who this person is. I mean, you could probably guess or infer possibly people.
Musashido was their majority stockholder.
Technically, I know who all of them are. I do know. Technically, you can guess who the person is too, as into current events of happening on the ship.
It was these 4 people who planned the initial experiment. Let me simplify it for you. Hongo designed it, and Nijisaki put it all together. Kubota developed the technology required, and Musashido provided the cash.
So it's Hongo, Nijisaki, Kubota, Musashido...
Of course, more than 4 people were required to conduct an experiment of this scale. To that end, they organized a top-secret team to assist them with their research. All in all, they gathered 10 people or so. Those 10 completed their team, and they were able to begin the project. They named it the Nonary Project.
Oh, that Nonary.
The purpose of the experiment was to research the prospect of controlling a human mind through sheer will. The vessel, I suppose you could say, for this control was the morphogenetic field. Why did the glycerin suddenly begin to crystallize? Why did the crystal structure of EDT undergo a sudden change? Why did the rats improve their puzzle-solving skills with each generation? Experiments with humans produced the same results. The more people who knew the answer to a question, the more there were who could answer correctly without having seen the problem before. Why is that? How could it happen? The answer is that the shape of the answer has been stored in a field invisible to the naked eye. And through that field, the resonant event transmits information related to that answer. That's essentially the idea behind morphogenetic fields.
But that's just a theory.
Can't bring yourself to believe it?
Yeah,
Let's say someone killed another person because the devil told them to do it. Whether the devil exists or not has no relevance to the murder. They believe the devil exists. Whether or not he does is immaterial.
So what matters here is that Hongo believed in the morphogenetic field.
That's right.
But I still don't get it. You said they wanted to figure out how to control people, right? That is what you were saying.
Yes.
So how are they going to do that with a morphogenetic field?
I'll keep it simple. Let's suppose 10,000 people have solved a certain problem. The chance of you knowing that answer, even if no one has told you, will go up. Let's have another example, shall we? Say 1 million people were to do a handstand right now.
I used to be able to. Actually, no. I used to be able to do cartwheels, not handstands.
Tomorrow, the chances of you doing a handstand would be higher, even if you had heard nothing of this hypothetical mass handstanding. Mankind's thought process and actions are all part of a resonant event. All of the resonant events encoded in the fields are projected onto you. Of course, this assumes you believe in this theory. Do you follow so far?
Yeah.
Now, if there was a person who had the same effect as those millions of people, what would happen? If that one person were to do a handstand, other people would find themselves wanting to do handstands as well. Can you imagine what a person with powers like that would be able to do?
Oh my gosh, it's like Rand from the Wheel of Time series. Well, the tavern, Rand or Piran or Matt. There we go. I was like, I had to think for a moment.
Come on, there's no way.
I'm not done. Imagine another scenario. Imagine another person.
And another. And another.
This is an ordinary person. Let's say he does a handstand. What if there was someone who could grab the resonant event he created by doing that and use it to make other people do handstands? What would happen then? A person who has the power to write to the field, and someone who can read from the same. You could think of them as the writer and the reader, or the transmitter and the receiver. What would the world be like if there were people with abilities like these?
And I don't know, let's just say maybe that might be happening in this certain situation. Or coming up. Spoilers, Dark.
So the transmitter's resonant event can be
It's the
transmitted
event that
through
I'm
the
not
field
looking
and sent
forward
to
to
the
that I'm
receiver.
talking about, folks. I'm not going to spoil it completely, but ugh.
And then the transmitter can control the receiver however they wish. That's what you're saying, right?
Yes. Close enough, at least.
Come on, that's just crazy.
Well, if you want to prove that, then you'll have to test it first. At least, that was how they thought. That was why they decided to do their experiment.
Children know this.
That was how the Nonary project began. By the way, Junpei, have you ever heard of the Gansfeld experiment?
Yeah, that was an experiment in telepathy, right? You place a pair of subjects in separate rooms. Then you show one a picture and ask the other what they see.
Wasn't that Lotus?
Interesting. I'm impressed. Yes, that is exactly correct.
So, why did you bring up the Gansfeld experiment?
It was used to screen subjects for the Nonary project. The hospital in a remote town was affiliated with Cradle Pharmaceuticals. Hongo used it to conduct experiments on visiting children in secret. Some of them, he found, had potential. He began to gather children that showed promise. Children that seemed as though they might be able to access the field. Of course, none of them volunteered. They were kidnapped. There were 9 pairs of siblings taken, for 18 children total. For reasons that were not fully understood at the time, each pair had 1 transmitter and 1 receiver. They were split perfectly. As such, the 18 children were split into 2 groups of 9. The children who were put into Group Q were the ones who excelled at transmitting. They were transferred to the mock experiment building known as Building Q in the Nevada desert. The children who excelled at receiving were put in Group A.
Why Q&A? Oh, question and answer. Never mind.
Group A was then placed on the former hospital ship Gigantic. From the experiments he had conducted so far, Hongo had learned the following. There are 2 things that can increase one's resonance with the fields.
Where is Insu? Is he underneath my... He's not behind the TV. He could be underneath this recliner. He's started to like being underneath there.
The first is epiphany. The other is danger. Have you ever been faced with an especially difficult problem and thought about it very long and very hard until finally an answer suddenly appeared in your mind?
I know that has happened in the past, but not because I was in the danger. Because I had to rack through my knowledge, faculties, and recesses of my mind.
It may seem obvious to say so, but that is what is meant by epiphany.
Yeah.
The information obtained through that epiphany can be easily transmitted through the fields, where it can be easily interpreted. Adding danger to that equation allows for even easier field access. That's where Hongo came in. They set up a number of puzzles across the Gigantic.
Okay, I'm gonna do a save, folks, and I'm gonna be right back. Because I gotta go use the restroom. So yeah, right back, folks. Oh, there you are. she was laying on the ground right behind the recliner. I thought it was underneath. No, I would not like to quit.
The participants had to solve each one before they could move to the next room. Of course, he hadn't forgotten to include danger. He had detonated a bomb on the hull of the Gigantic. The children in Group A were forced to play the Nonary Game as the ship sunk. By forcing the children into a life-or-death situation, Hongo hoped to increase the likelihood of their tapping into the fields. The children from Group Q, on the other hand, were confined to the mock experiment building, Building Q. Building Q duplicated the interior and puzzles of the Gigantic exactly. Every detail was exactly the same. Hongo explained the situation to the children in Group Q. Solve the puzzles you find throughout the rooms. When you have the answers, transmit that information to the children in Group A. If you succeed, they will be able to solve the puzzles and escape.
What the fuck?
But if you fail, then the Gigantic will sink, and your brothers and sisters will drown.
So fucked up.
Those were his orders.
So fucked up.
Do you know why the astronauts of Apollo 13 were able to return to Earth safely?
Okay, random turn.
It was because NASA had access to a replica of the Apollo 13 capsule.
Oh, I see. Okay, never mind. Not too much of a random departure.
All of the equipment, the instruments, everything. All of it identical. Everything was just like the real Apollo 13. NASA was able to replicate the situation the astronauts found themselves in. By putting themselves in the same situation, they attempted to solve the problems the astronauts were dealing with. Once they found solutions, they reported their findings to the men aboard the capsule. That was how they were able to return safely. It was the same with the Gigantic in Building Q. The children from Group Q had to use the power of epiphany to solve the puzzles they found and transmit what they learned through the fields. The children in Group A, however, they had to access the fields to learn how they might advance to the next stage. That is the simplest explanation I can manage.
Huh. Hey, Junpei, Snake! How much longer are you two gonna sit around on those bony asses?
I mean, it's true. They are quite bony.
Get down here already!
He's right. Let's go, shall we? We don't have much time. We need to get out of here, and soon.
Hold it. There's one more thing I want to ask you.
What's the name of the girl?
Are you sure that there were 18 kids?
Why?
Well, I thought it was only 16.
Oh, yes. That was what they said on the news, wasn't it? Yes. I have no doubt that 18 children were abducted and used in Hongo's experiment. After all, you couldn't exactly play a Nonary game with any less, could you?
Well, yeah, but are you saying that the news got it wrong?
Yes, I am. There were 2 more children. However, they had no relatives that I'm aware of. I imagine no one filed a police report when they went missing.
Okay, I think I know who the 2 are.
They were brother and sister, like Clover and I.
Yep, I know who they are.
The brother's name was Aoi. The sister's name was... Her name was Akane. That was the girl who died.
What does this mean, folks?
Akane Kurashiki died?
Yeah, what's going on?
9 years ago? Then, who is June? No. That's impossible. It can't be true. Akane isn't that uncommon of a name. If Snake had known her last name, that's a different matter entirely. So they share a name. A lot of other people do too. It doesn't mean anything. It was someone else. Of course it was. It has to be.
Except that's not how it works. Junpei. I mean, you don't know this, but that's not how this works.
Is something wrong, Junpei? Your breathing sounds strange.
Oh, no, it's nothing. I'm fine.
I think Seven's gonna yell at us again.
Let's get back down there, alright?
Never mind.
I couldn't do it. Why didn't I ask? What's her last name? I just couldn't get the words to come out.
Well, he might not know her last name. Well, he might. Alright. Okay. So what are we doing? Oh, we're looking over here. Sheldrick, this is it. This is what the shadow picture was pointing to. But didn't it say 5 at the end of the shadow picture? Yes, I think we need to find the 5th volume. Well, would you look at that? There's a big red button behind this book. I guess we should push this button. Well, push it, motherfuckers. Did you go what? What was that sound? It sounded like something really big was moving. It came from the top floor. Alright, let's go check it out. Check it out. $13, $14, $10, and $13. But sorry, I'm not reading. I bet the letters you type in on the keyboard will show up here. There's a keyboard in front of the numbers, and there are 4 Roman numerals on the wall. Gotta be a hand of some sort. Well, hopefully you can read Roman numerals, folks. As if you can't, you're hosed. They're all Roman numerals. Do you think we just need to put in the numbers from the wall on the keyboard? No, you can't. The keyboard doesn't have any number keys. Oh, you can't type in stuff like that. Oh gosh, I have to do the hexadecimal bullshit probably. Then that means, yeah, hexadecimal. So, shoot, A is 10, right? Oh gosh, I think I know what the letters are just by thinking it. A, B, C, D, E. Hold on. A, B, C, D, E. Yeah, I know exactly what. It's dead. I bet you gotta type something on that keyboard. Yeah, but you can only enter letters. And it looks like you only can enter 4 letters. Let's see how it works. I guess you need to hit enter once you type in the letters. You get blah 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 blah. Let's give it a shot. Yeah, I know what it is. Yep. Yay! You did it, Junpei. It's unlocked now. Good job, Junpei. Whoa there, don't get too excited. The password was dead, remember? Just makes me think whatever's waiting for us isn't good. So what? Jeez, you're such an old lady. We can't be worrying about stuff like that. I mean, come on, we got it unlocked, didn't we? Let's go, hurry up. I'm gonna go to the left door. The middle door. There's a handle on another. Yeah. Yeah. What? Why not? We put it in the password. What else do we have to do? And that means it's the other door. Or it's the other door, sorry. Whatever. Alright, let's get this thing open. You found it.
Alright, this is the next...
There's so many. Uh-oh.
Oh, the door!
Did that just close on its own?
Yep.
Don't tell me we can't go back.
I don't know. Let's see.
Yep.
Damn it.
Janet, I love you. Okay.
It looks like it locks automatically.
Is there any other way out?
Well, there's another door over on the right. There's a card reader next to it. It's got a red light on it, though, so I'm pretty sure it's locked, too.
Well, we didn't find the Neptune key, so it's probably in here.
But there is a card reader, right?
Yeah.
Then perhaps if we find a key card, we could open the door and leave?
Well, yeah, that might work, but...
Hey! Wait a minute. Are you saying we're gonna have to search through this room for one little card?
Oh, man.
Looks that way.
No way!
This is cray-cray.
For real?
For reals.
Well, we can sit down and wait to die, if that's what you prefer. I rather doubt that, however, so it would be wise to start looking. We haven't much time. Let's find that key card.
Hopefully the Neptune key as well.
Oh, and the Neptune key as well.
Yeah, see? Great minds think alike.
We won't be able to get through the hallway without it. All right then, let's begin.
Secret way out. Study. It's a huge ass room. Excuse me. Oh no, this again. That's a different map though. Hey Junpei, isn't this a nautical table? Yeah, I feel like I've seen this before. Yeah, you were with me, you dumbass. New material has been added to the file screen. Shut the fuck up. Study nautical map. A nautical table from the study. It was found on the drafting table. The faded line on the right edge must be connected to the line on the left edge. Yeah, we go from England to, was it Germany or France again, and then to either Canada or northeastern USA down to, it's going backwards, right? Except it goes from, instead of where they started originally in Japan, they go all the way to Mexico or California. I'm not sure which. It's probably California. I don't think Mexico. Anyway. Alright. What else is here? Look, Junpei, the restaurant here looks like Elvis's face. What? Yeah. How exciting. Gosh, this desk is really big and it feels really sturdy. Yeah, it does seem pretty heavy duty. I suppose it belongs to whoever uses this room, wouldn't you say? That means nothing. There are piles of crap everywhere. Man, this place is a mess. It's so messy, I don't know where to start. Some of this crap looks familiar. I think a lot of these are parts of the puzzles we've solved in the other rooms. Oh! I just saw the dead. Or red. Red, not dead. That's true then. This room could be Zero's laboratory. Perhaps Zero would shut himself in this room to devise the machines and puzzles he'd need to see his plan come to fruition. That's it. Okay. I think these fans are for ventilation. They're probably there to circulate air. Pipe, great. Some kind of panel on the right edge of the control panel. This screen is huge. Wonder why it's blue. Maybe if I touch it. Oh god damn it. I didn't think about bringing my pen. I looked at the notepad and pen and I thought about grabbing them, but I didn't. Alright, something on the screen now. What's this? There are 15 cells here with numbers and letters in them. Yeah, 15. 15. Equals all, equals all. So that's 1 plus 15 plus 5 equals L. Let's see if that's true. So, F is 15. I said F is, yeah. So that's 15, 20, 21. Should be 2, 3. Alright. I'll have to look that up in a moment. Okay, hold on. F is 15. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L. That is 21. Okay, so that is correct. Let me see that. Oh, I see. So whenever you touch a cell, the one next to it, turn on or off. You just gotta use that to make the all cells on the right and in the bottom green. Hey Junpei, I found this piece of paper under that thing. You want to take a look at it? You think this might have something to do with the puzzle? It's a piece of paper Clover gave me. There are a bunch of numbers and letters connected by equal signs on it. Just like she said, this is probably related to the puzzle on the screen somehow. Thanks, Clover. This really helps. Alright, let's go back and try again. Anyway, it looks like I just need to make all the cells all green. I was right. Okay. Yeah. Alright. Oh. Oh shit, what did I do? Wait, hold on. Oh, this is what happens when you don't click on the right stuff at the correct time. Fuck! You have to get them all lit up, right? Oh, you don't. Wait. How? Why is that L not lit up? 11, 12. That's 23. 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Let's reset that. Okay. A is 10. 6, 7, 8, 9. I hate this so much. Ah! I need this lit up. Oh, do I need all of this lit up? B and C equals 23. Oh, I hate these puzzles. I hate this so much, folks. I really do. The hints don't help me because it's all a button thing too, which I don't like. Look, I know it all needs to equal 21, no, sorry. 21, 21, 10. Like, I know that. So I know that D can't be here. So, like, that has to go away. That has to be there. And that has to be there. And, like, I know this. It's just... Oh, my gosh. Don't like it. Like, I know. Alright. And then this one, we need these two. Okay, I did it. Alright. I'm randomly just pushing them. I'm not... You did it, Junpei. I don't know how you did it, but you did it. Thank God. You're so smart. You seem to have done an excellent job and solved the puzzle. Just what I would have expected of you, Junpei. Hey, come on, you're embarrassing me. I was just pushing buttons. Whoa, don't get cocky, kid. We don't got time for that. Look at this. Check out the right edge of the control panel. The lid slid open and something came out. Cross emblem. A metal plate shaped like a shield, with a cross engraved on it. Control panel for this thing. Nothing happens when I press the buttons. Oh, alright. Oh god, there's 4 of them. 3 monitors here. The power's on, but there's nothing on any of the screens. Keyboard. Let's just tap a few keys, see if we can wake this thing up. Damn, no dice. Mouse. Nothing happens when I mess with that. Oh, that's not what I meant to. I meant to grab that. No. Okay. Alright, I put the emblems into the 4 indentations on the desk, but... Huh? Nothing. It's happening. Yeah, I need 4. Wait. What's Snake doing? I feel symbols engraved just above each indentation. On the upper left is the steering wheel symbol. On the upper right, the cross symbol. On the bottom left, the mysterious circle symbol. And lastly, the waffle pattern is engraved near the bottom right indentation. Additionally, each symbol seems to have been given a number. 1 steering wheel, 2 cross, 3 mysterious circle, and 4 waffle patterns. Perhaps we need to insert the emblems in this order? That order, huh? Okay, stop it. Oh, we gotta do more of them. This monitor is part of this machine. It's really dim, though. It's got a map of the world on it, but I can barely see it. Junpei, it looks like there's a compass on there. Ah, now I get it. What do you mean? I guess you weren't there, Clover, but I solved a puzzle like this one in the wheeled house. Oh yeah, she wasn't there at that time. I thought she... Oh yeah, she was in the other area. I think I just need to do the same thing here. Same thing? The important part is this nautical table we just found. I just have to match up the directions on the compass with the lines on the nautical table. I used the steering wheel in the wheelhouse, but this time I think I'm going to use the wheel attached to the side here. Okay, then show me now. Of course. Maybe I ought to run through the instructions. Alright, let's do this. Can I hint? Yes, I can. Good. So south. West, southeast. Northeast, east. North and east. Woot woot. Yay, you did it, Junpei. Good boy. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Knock it off. Hey, we don't have time for screwing around right now. Check out the right side of the monitor. It just kind of slid open. Something came out. Oh, yeah. I heard a noise too. You know, that big box in the hall by the exit? I think it made a noise. Like something unlocking, you know? A noise, huh? Plate shaped like a shield. There's a symbol that looks like a steering wheel engraved on it. Alright, so then we got this one. See what happens when I... Whoa, well now, we've got something on the screen at least. Huh? What is this? Oh, wait a minute. I saw something like this when I figured out the Morse code puzzle back in the communications office. Yeah, some of these are repeats. Or what probably Zero was practicing on doing. Morse code? Yeah. The dots on here look like dits for Morse code. It's actually called dits. There are 2 dots on the first line, 4 on the second, and 1 on the last. I'm afraid I don't understand. Well, perhaps you should give it a shot anyway. Alright. Before I do that, though, maybe I ought to run through the instructions. If I just tap the button, it'll enter a did. Hold down, it'll enter a da. When we enter our answer, I'll automatically determine if it was the correct answer or not. Alright, let's do this. I wasn't paying attention. Let me look up this again. I have to guess. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. What? Do I not see the screen? I want to look at the screen again. I don't have anything that tells me. Is there nothing that tells me that? Oh no. So coming with the double door. I need to look for something else. Alright, let's play. Oh, holy shit. Hey, all ice. That's pretty damn creepy. There's a coffin in there. Coffin. Oh man, does 7 think? Yeah, he's all pale. He's thinking the same thing I am. No way. Could this be... I'm sorry, but what's going on? It's a coffin! I wonder if there's a vampire in it. Right, I guess Clover and Snake don't know the story. Man, I can't bring myself to tell them. But anyway, let's have a look around. So a plaque on the coffin. Snake's touching it. All ice. Ah, the 2 machines. Holy shit. Man, this is serious. Oh well, let's open it, shall we, Clover? If you could give me a hand. Okay, I got it. Ready? 1, 3, 2, 1. Huh. No luck. It doesn't seem to be ready to open. Yeah, but it's not like it's screwed shut or anything. Yeah, I believe it's locked in some other way. Hey, 7, you think you could have opened it with your superhuman strength? No, What's wrong? I think I'll just pass on this one, okay? What the heck? Very well, we'll just have to give up on the coffin for now. Let's look around the room a little more, shall we? Alice sleeps in a small chamber past the Forest of Notch beneath the navel of the Gigantic. Is that actually true? Alright, so we come back to this. No, stop it. Knock it off already. There's nothing over there. Just want to be sure, okay? Geez. There we go. Something went on these pieces of paper. Looks like we got 3 sheets of the stuff. Alright, this probably will help me. Yes! The Morse code chart, it was found on the steel shelf in the small clutter room as a Morse code key for the letters A to I. The short mark is called DIT and made by tapping the button. The long mark is called DA and made by holding the button. Okay. The Morse code chart. It has a Morse code for the letters J to R. There does not seem to be a pattern that determines which collections of dots and dashes are assigned to each letter. So I know that the first one has to be 2, then 4, then 2. I don't know. I have to double check that again. I have to guess what these names are going to be. F to Z. Oh, this is going to be bad, folks. Alright. Oh, crap everywhere. Pretty impressive mess. If we are trying to sort one of these, we're going to be out till the cows come home. Well, that doesn't seem too bad. We won't have to go bring them in ourselves, then. Don't you get smart with me, kid? How about we deal with this area later, okay, guys? Maybe we should try something more promising. Alright. Have you figured out what we're supposed to enter here, Junpei? Looks like the words that's supposed to go here has 3 letters. It's got 3 lines, and I think each line is 1 letter. I see. Well, if that's the case, then perhaps the letters you need are made up of 2 symbols, 4 symbols, and 1 symbol, respectively. 2, 3. So one line has 2 spaces, the next 4, and the last only has a single. 2, 4, 1. I see. So in other words, I've got to enter either the dots or the dashes. And instead of 2, then instead of 4, and then just 1. Yes, well, see? Yes, well, so it would seem. Can I look at the hint while I do this? Thank you. Oh, thank goodness. Alright, okay, so there's only one that ends with 1. So a T, or it could be an E. How about we try... ice. That's what I tried. I see. It seems you have solved the puzzle, Junpei. Excellent work. The answer was ice. How did you know? All I had to do was listen to the sounds the machine made. After that, it was a trivial matter to decode the... Wow. Ah, yes. I believe I heard a noise from somewhere on the right of the device after you solved the puzzle. It sounded rather like something sliding open. Do you see anything that could have made that noise? Yeah, that's true. Oh, yes, one more thing. I heard a sound from behind the shutter. Perhaps the coffin is unlocked now? Well, what? Has some sort of weird pattern engraved on it. I don't know how to describe it. It looks like, gambling thing. And where I found it, it's probably a code. Or that. Alright, fine. I'll open it. Okay, Junpei, you can do this. It's just a box. It's just a box. Oh, holy shit, this is a coffin. There's gonna be something horrible in there. I just know it. Okay, okay, deep breaths. Here we go. Oh man, there's nobody in there. Shit, can't believe I was scared of something like that. What do you mean nobody? Were you expecting someone to be in there? It's a long story. Ask Junpei about it sometime. Well, just like Seven said, there's nobody in there. There is something in there, though. Well, 2 somethings, actually. What is this? Well, I actually can't see him. There we go. Alright. 2 things on the bottom of the coffin. Looks like we've got a plate with an emblem on it and... the Neptune key! Yes, we finally found it! Now we can get through the hallway. Well, once we get out of here. That's correct, Clover, but we do need to get out of this room first, you know. Yeah, I know. Okay. Let's get the hell out of here as quickly as possible. I don't have any objections to that. I don't think we'll use the network key in this room. It's really important, though, so I'll keep it in my pocket for now. As far as the other thing goes... I'll play... What pattern just looks like the lid of the coffin. That's right here. Sting wheel cross. Okay. Stop it. Why? Whoa. Well, now we've got something on the monitors at least. What's that? Looks like some kind of puzzle. I wonder if these are the rules. Here, I'll read them to you. When you touch a numbered area, that area will be selected and it will turn blue to indicate this. Touching a numbered ball after selecting an area will cause that ball to be moved to that area. However, you cannot move the red balls. You can only move 3 to 5 balls into a single area. Press the check button once you've moved all of the balls except the red ones, which you cannot move. The digital root of the balls in the area must match the number for that area. Oh gosh, the left side has to equal 1, the right side has to equal 9. That's it. I still don't really get it, whatever. Makes perfect. Let's take it a shot. Take a shot, whatever. Do you mean practice makes perfect? Yeah, I didn't. Hey. Let's see you solve the next one, then you can make fun of me. Gosh, let's see here. Oh, wait, the digital root has to be... Wait, oh, it has to be 6 and 3. Never mind, nah. Why did the reds change? I feel like there's gonna be multiples of them or something. Anyway, 6. You have to put this, you can. Okay, so that, I know, I was being funny. So what equals... Let's see. 13. I wanted to do 8 plus 2 is 10. Well, let's do this. Let's do I don't know if this is going to equal 6, though. 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. Oh, I can't do that. Okay, I was thinking, can I go into the digipad, but I can't. I've got Kitty meowing on me. Let's see. 9, 10, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Oh, that's 1 point off. Alright, so this is 10, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. No, okay. Don't chew on the mouse or the... Stop chewing on things, ma'am. I thought I was gonna beat this game tonight. Now I don't know, because it's all this stupid Nonary bullshit. Okay, sure it's easy for some people, but it's not for Dark. Stop chewing on that, ma'am. You can lay here, but stop being a punk. Let's see. 10. We do 10. We do 15. 8, 10, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Yes. Okay, good. Okay, this is it, right? But nothing's happening. There's still 3 more indentations left empty. I imagine something will happen when they are all filled. I know, this is what I don't like. Doesn't that seem likely? Okay, what was the next one again? I needed a cross. Hey Junpei, something just showed up on the screen. This puzzle looks a lot like the last one. Oh, god damn it. Yeah, but there's more of those red balls you can't move. The numbers for each area are different too. Looks like it's got the same rules as the last one though. You sure you don't want to double check that? No, I'll be just fine. I'll be fine. If I get confused, I can just look at the screen over there, right? Anyway, like they say, a picture's worth 1,000 words. Oh my god. Wards. 1,000 wards. Let's give it a shot. Isn't that a picture's worth 1,000 words? Hey, shut it. At least I'm trying, alright? This guy's an idiot. Alright, why do we have to do this stupid puzzle? Let's see here. 9. Stop! 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15, no. Okay, 6, 10, no, can't do that. How about 6, 7, 8, no. 8, ma'am, you're gonna slide off. Okay, I think I got it. Shit, it was 8, 9, 10. That. Because then if you add this, that'll be 9, 10, 11, 12, 7, 18, 19. Yeah. Okay. That one was quicker. Ma'am, you're just going all over the place. Can you not mess with the cord? That's awesome, Junpei. Also, I can't. Okay. Ah, your tail. There are only only two left now. You can do it. I forgot what was next. He said the wavy one was last. So this one. Let's put in the emblem of the secret code. Damn, this puzzle looks a lot like the last one. No shit, looks like the rules are the same though. Don't you think you should double check it? Come on, this is the 3rd time I've done this. I'll be fine. It'll be fine. So this, you can't think of anything clever. Please don't strain yourself. You might hurt something. Shut up. Just give me a break, alright? I'll think of something. Just do it, you dumbass. 7 and 7. Ma'am, are you gonna knock off my... Ma'am, you're on my cord for the microphone. Alright. Stop! You motherfucker. Stop it! I'm trying... Okay. 5, 6, 7... Stop. 11, nope. 9. Ma'am, I'm trying to... What? Why can't I use that number? Why? Oh, I see. They accidentally hit the other number. Okay, that's dumb. That's not what I was trying to do. No, yeah, I was not trying to do that. No, no, stop! That's what I was trying to do. I think I accidentally somehow hit the 3, maybe. And that tripped me up. Alright. Excellent work, Junpei. Hopefully you can still hear me over the cat laying on my chest. Silly Billy. You've only got one left. You can see the light at the end of the tunnel. I'm not even gonna read that. It's the 4th one. This puzzle looks a lot like that. Don't chew on the microphone, ma'am. No chewing. Same as you don't bite daddy. Stop. Don't. Poopy on your nose. Stop it. Stop. I think this one's probably the last one. Stop it. Dad's trying to play a game. Once we solve this puzzle, I'm sure something will happen. You know, like getting a key card. Alright. I'll solve it in no time, hopefully. 8 and 9. Okay, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's literally only 5 numbers. This would be 4 and 5. Well, I guess it could be 3 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, it has to be 3 and... Wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How does that work? Actually, I don't know how that works. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Has to be 3 and 3, that's why. Okay. No, it can't be. It has to be 2 and 3. I don't know how that is a thing. Okay. Am I adding incorrectly? I am adding incorrectly. God damn it. Okay, that's what okay. How are you supposed to do this? 15, 16, 17. And that's not... How are you supposed to do this? Maybe I should read it again. Oh, this screen. So small. I wonder what it is. I got no idea. Oh. Oh, is it this one? On the instructions. When you touch a numbered area, touching a numbered ball after selecting an area will cause that ball to be moved to that area. However, you cannot move the red balls. Yes, you can only move 3 to 5 balls into a single area. But I can't move. There's only 5 left. Press the check button once you have moved all of the balls except for the red ones, which you cannot move. That digital root of the balls are in that area. How? There's literally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can only move 3 to 5. I don't get this. Huh? Where did that noise come from? I just made a guess because... And I didn't even think about leaving 9 blank. Underneath the keyboard? Way to go, Junpei. Alright, that's a fucked up one. That's a cheatsy fucked up one. I guess you answered all the questions. I guess because 9 is Nonary, you leave that alone. That's fucked up. Damn, Junpei, good job. Hey, did you hear something just now? I don't know how that worked. Yes, I heard that as well. From the bottom left corner of the desk, I believe. Yeah, it should be a key card now. I see that. Oh!
A picture. What the?
Yep, so there's Ace on the left, and that's the number 9 man. Yeah. And then that's the guy that got killed, and then maybe they'll recognize it. I won't say who the one guy who's basically the stakeholder is the last one there.
What the hell is this? This man with a mustache on the right. He's the same guy we
never
found
mind. He
murdered
says
in the
it. Yeah,
captain's quarters.
he was the captain with the 0, who they said is 0.
He had the 0 bracelet on his left arm. And this second man with the glasses and a doctor's coat. He's the 9th man, the one with bracelet number 9. He died after he went into door 5. But this guy, the one in the striped suit. Oh man, that's Ace.
Yeah, I guess it is.
No doubt about it.
But what does it mean? What is Ace doing in this picture? Not only Ace, the 9th man and Cap too. And they look happy, like they knew each other well. Why? How?
Creator Pharmaceutical.
How in the world are these 4 men connected?
Creator Pharmaceutical.
You say Ace is in that picture?
Yeah, it doesn't look like it was taken recently though. Ace, the 9th man, and Cap all look about 10 years younger.
Ah, so the 9th man and the man you found murdered in the captain's quarters are also in the picture?
Yeah.
Is there anyone else? Or are there only 3 people in the picture? I'm afraid I can't see it.
No, there's one more guy. He's got kinda long hair, he looks smart, but a little cold. He's the only one I don't recognize.
What's the date of the photograph?
It doesn't have one.
Did you look on the back?
Back?
Yeah, you dumbass.
Yes, the reverse. The other side.
That's usually where you put a date to a photo.
Huh. Praying for the success of the Nonary project. With Nijisaki, Kubota, and Musashido. Huh. Then the 4 men in this picture were the organizers of the Nonary Game
Ace's
9
photo.
years ago. That means Ace, the 9th man, and Cap were all responsible for making it happen. But I feel like I should be more shocked about this. It's almost as if that's just how things were always supposed to be. Why? Why am I not surprised? Ace was the one in charge of the Nonary project. Why? Why am I so calm? It's like I already knew.
Ah, of course. I understand now. Ace was the CEO of Cradle Pharmaceuticals. He was the one who invented the game 9 years ago. He was Gentaro Hongo.
Ace is Hongo?
I had my suspicions from the beginning. Their voices were similar. Too similar to be a coincidence. I could never forget his voice. It was the voice of the devil. Couldn't be sure though. After all, I had no way to check. I certainly couldn't ask him. Even if I had known, however, I would never have told you. Zero made it quite clear what would have happened if I did.
Oh my gosh, I had no idea.
Huh?
I didn't know that Ace was Hongo.
Oh, yes. I suppose you wouldn't have.
Hey, you were in Nevada.
9 years ago, you were in Building
yeah.
Q in Nevada. But Hongo was in the Gigantic with us.
I know. That's why I didn't know what Hongo looked like.
And that means Akane, June, was in the Gigantic.
But why?
Gigantic.
Why didn't you tell me? I mean, I'm your sister, right? You could have told me.
I'm sorry. I apologize for keeping this from you. But if I'd told you, Clover, you would have told everyone else. And if you did, then I would have been forced to tell them about what happened 9 years ago. I had to prevent that.
Hey, Junpei. You think I could borrow that picture for a sec?
Sure.
Hongo? Kubota, Nijisaki, Musashido. Hongo, Kubota, Nijisaki, Musashido. Hongo, Kubota, Nijisaki.
Hey, Seven.
Okay, I'm gonna skip that because he's repeated it like thrice now.
Shut it! Just be quiet. I'm this close to remembering. This close. Hongo, Kubota, Cradle Pharmaceuticals. No. Shit.
What?
What's wrong?
Holy shit, this is nuts.
What's nuts?
I remember
Remember what?
everything.
Everything?
Yeah, I remember all of it.
I wonder if he got drugged too.
My memory's back. I remember what happened before I got snatched.
What?
Let me tell you what happened. Like Snake said, Ace is Hongo from the right. The other three are Musashido, Nijisaki, and Kubota. Musashido was the man with the cash. Nijisaki was Hongo's right-hand man. And Kubota developed the actual technical details of the experiments.
How do you know all this?
Come on, man, I told you, I finally got my memory back.
No, that's not what I mean. I'm trying to ask you why you knew all this stuff in the first place, before you forgot it.
Did he do the side with him? Oh, maybe
You
not.
really want to know?
Of course.
Me too.
This is gonna take a while. Hell, it'll probably take me a good 3 days to tell you everything.
Well, we don't have 3 days.
And I don't have time because I don't want to play this on Wednesday. I wanted to finish it,
Just
but
give
I
us the
probably
short
have to play it on
version, all
Wednesday.
right?
Short version, huh? Alright, fine. I'll give it a shot. No promises, though. I'm a
Oh, it's not
detective.
8 yet. We got like about half an hour. I have a guy. I started a half hour earlier.
It's a little awkward to say the same of myself, but you could probably consider me a lone wolf type. I hold to my own code, because I think doing what's right is more important than doing what you're
So
told.
you're a PI?
That's why I followed my gut that night. The slim lead brought me to the
Or
wharf.
Well, maybe not PI, but he was detective. But
It was 9 years ago. The wharf had been cold as fuck, and I could barely see squat. I was investigating a mess of kidnappings, all of them children. It all had one thing in common. A history of visits to one particular hospital. A hospital under the management of Cradle Pharmaceuticals.
God, I'm gonna have to use the restroom again, folks. I'll be right back. Dark, you're leaving us hanging. Yeah. You can blame my bladder for it. something I didn't mention earlier is that Tay has this fascination now with one of the beddings that the bottom part comes out. I don't know why they have it.
My investigation had turned up evidence that Cradle had been involved in the kidnappings. After a little sweet-talking, I managed to finally get a real lead from someone inside Cradle. My source told me this.
Tonight, a ship is set to take the children to a large passenger liner docked offshore.
So I headed to the wharf. In the shadows, I searched the harbor until I found the ship he was talking about. There was a bunch of movement near it. Men in black suits, many of them carrying large bags. The bags. There was something about the way they moved as they were carried. No doubt about it. There were human beings in those bags. I moved before I realized it. I came out of hiding with my gun already in my hand.
Don't move.
I felt metal touch the back of my head.
Drop the gun. I could kill you right now. It'd be easy to get away with it, too. Just tie an anchor to your feet. No one would find you for a week. That what you want? The fish here would love a meal.
He kept digging the cold metal thing into my skull. There was nothing I could do. I did what he said and laid my gun on the ground. Then suddenly, there was a sharp pain in my neck. A needle.
A drug?
That was my last thought. My face hit cold concrete. I was out like a light after that. I woke up on a hard floor. Damn it! Shit, my head hurts. I did a quick once-over of the room. Where am I? A small, shabby bed, and a toilet with no privacy. I'd seen it countless times as a cop. I'm in a cell, huh? Facing the toilet was a door set into the wall. I was still pretty woozy, but I made my way over to it. I pushed and pulled on it, but... it won't open. Not like I expected much else. Would be dumb enough to put me in a cell and leave it unlocked. Threw myself against the door a few times, but it wouldn't budge. I knew it. I gave up and made my way back to the bed, and sat down. Huh. I sat there for a very, very long time. Who knows how long. Then, I heard a faint voice. The voice was far away. I couldn't understand what it was saying, but I could hear one. It was pretty high, probably a little kid. Huh? No, it was several. I hear 5, or 6, maybe more. Where? Where are they coming from? I pressed my ear to the wall and tried to listen through it. No, that's not it. Left. It's coming from under the bed? I hauled on the metal frame and flipped the thing over. And there it was. The bed had hidden an air vent under it. The hole in the wall was covered by a metal grate. I dropped flat on the floor and peered through the grate. I couldn't see shit, but I knew it in my gut. This was where those voices were coming from. Oh kids here. But then what my inside man told me popped into my head.
Tonight, a ship is set to take the children to a large passenger liner docked offshore.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Am I on that ship? It didn't matter. All I knew was I had to get to those kids. I checked out the metal grate. Could I fit? I stuck my fingers in and grabbed it. And then... Yeah! How do you like that, you son of a bitch? I finally got the damn thing off. Sweat was dripping down my face, so I wiped it off and crawled inside. The first bit or so was tight. I had a wriggle on my belly. It wind up eventually, and there was space for me to crawl along on my hands and knees. I went from crawling like a worm in dirt to skittering like a bug. Couldn't say it was much better, but I'd take what I could get. And when I'd been in the thing long enough to start wondering where it'd take me, a massive sound nearly scared the piss out of me. It was like a heavy metal door had just been slammed shut. Then there was a voice. What? I wasn't sure what it meant, but anything with Incinerator is bad news. Then, almost as if that was a cue, I heard a mess of young-sounding voices. A bunch of them were straight up screaming in terror. And all the sounds together made a howl that made the hair on my neck stand straight up. Damn it! What the hell is going on here? I scrambled through the duct as fast as I could. I made a giant racket, but I didn't care at that. I soon found a metal door on the left side of the duct. The kids were screaming on the other side. I found it. I yanked the handle and threw the door open. I almost ripped the metal off its hinges. What the hell is this place? I couldn't believe what I saw. The room had a dome up top. There had to be about 9 walls, all the same size. Up in the ceiling was an upside-down funnel, almost like a chimney. I looked down. There they were. The kids I'd been searching for. They all gawked up at me, suddenly silent. For the moment. Probably scared of the room or me, I couldn't tell. Probably both, actually. Not like I can blame them running into a mug like this when they're already scared shitless. I snorted at my own dig at myself and turned to the kids. Don't worry, kids, I'm not your enemy. I'm one of the good guys. All of them stood there, frozen. Well, except one. He was a boy, slightly older than the others, in a private school uniform.
Who the hell are you?
He stepped forward and glared at me suspiciously. I'm a detective. I'm here to rescue you. It looked like they relaxed some the second I got the words out.
How are you gonna help us?
Where's the exit?
There isn't one. The doors we came in through won't open, and the door over there...
He kinda cut himself off. I think he was considering something before he changed his mind.
Anyway, there's no point. We can't all get out of here. If we don't get out of here, we're gonna be burned to death.
Burned to death?
Can't you hear it? That voice said the incinerator's gonna start up soon. So...
The voice spoke again.
Incineration will begin in 15 minutes.
They only had 15 minutes. I looked back down at the kids. Looks like a good 20 or 30 feet to the floor. No way I could pull them up. Too big of a distance for any of us to reach. What the hell was I gonna do? But then I got an idea. Wait right there. I'm gonna be right back.
What? Where is he going? Are you just gonna leave us here?
They just got frightened again. I'm not the best at that kind of thing, but I tried to reassure them with a smile. Don't worry, all right? I'll be back, I promise. So just stay calm and wait right there. Got it? I didn't wait to hear them respond. There wasn't time. I had to hurry. Well, as fast as a guy could on his hands and knees. Didn't take me long to get back to my cell. Still no way out of there, but I had a plan. I needed something from the room. When I got it, I dove back into the hole and took off towards the incinerator. Then... Sorry to keep you waiting, guys. I tipped out the doorway and dropped down the rope I brought with me. Back in the cell, I'd torn the bed sheets into strips and tied them together to make a rope. It was sloppy, but it got the job done. All right, just tie that around yourself, okay? I'll pull you up one at a time.
Right.
Huh. Wait a sec. Something was off. There were more of you before. Where'd the rest of you go? The boy in the uniform answered.
I let them go on ahead. We opened the number 9 door and they left.
What? You're telling me you opened that door?
That's what I said.
Then what the hell are you doing here?
We couldn't go with them.
Why not?
Look, the only people who can go through the numbered door...
He was in the middle of explaining.
Incineration will be found.
The wall shook a bit.
Look, that can wait, all right? Just get us out of here!
I grabbed onto the... First one I pulled on was a girl with a ponytail. Next was a girl with a red necktie. A boy in a jacket came after her. The boy in the uniform looked a lot like the other kid. He climbed up the rope himself. He looked pretty scrawny, but I guess he moved fast. But when it was almost to me, we heard some knocking. Everyone looked at the door. It had a thick, square window set into it. On the other side, an angry face was staring in.
God damn it! What's going on here? Why is the room empty? Where the hell are those fucking kids?
The door opened, and a man stepped in looking half mad with fury. I recognized his face. I saw him many times in photos during my investigation. The man's name was Gintaro Hongo, the CEO of Cradle Pharmaceuticals. Hongo saw the boy hanging from the rope.
Yeah!
It was like he was an animal. He lunged for the rope. Hurry!
I know!
The boy in the uniform booked it up the rope.
You son of a bitch! Get back here, you little shit!
15 feet. 10. The second I could reach the kid, I grabbed him. I hauled him up and tossed him into the ducts behind me.
No! No!
Hongo had lost it. His face didn't even look human. It was like the bastard pulled off his fake face. He was really a terrifying devil or some kind of damn monster. I quickly reeled in the rope, leaving a furious Hongo yelling at me from the floor.
You fucking bastard! You won't get away with this! How dare you compromise this experiment!
Experiment? What experiment?
Incineration will begin in 1 minute.
Hey, old man! What the hell are you doing? Hurry up!
The boy in the uniform was trying to get my attention. I may have thrown a salute in the raging asshole's face before I closed the door behind him. I was going back to the cell, so we went down the other direction instead. After about 30 feet, we came across another duct on the left. This one was heading down. Everybody nodded and took turns sliding down it. The duct emptied us out into a narrow hallway. There was a door on either side. The one on the left was a normal double door. But the one on the right was familiar. It had black and yellow stripes, and a device next to it on the wall. A plate on it read, Incinerator. Incinerator?
Yeah, that's where we were.
It was the girl with the red tie who answered me. We were inside an incinerator?
Yeah, Hongo might still be there. It looks like it's been shut off, though.
Wait, what? If he's still in there...
Yeah, that's not good.
That meant we better. We gotta get out of here. Go to the other door, hurry! The kids started running. and I was close on their heels. On the other side of the door was a large spiral staircase. Run! Didn't need to tell them twice. Up, and up. Feet pounding the steps. Our arms pumping fast. Round. Devils on our tail. The stairway kept going. We passed a couple of landings when the boy in the uniform suddenly spoke.
Something's up. Akane's not catching up to us.
Akane?
My kid sister. The girl with the red necktie.
Akane. That's strange. I didn't remember seeing that name on the list of missing kids.
Hey! Akane!
He kept his hands around his mouth and yelled.
Maybe we outran her.
Wearing a uniform just get it to a stop. I stopped too. So did the other two kids. When did we do that?
Well, we passed a couple big rooms on the way here. Maybe she took a rest in one of them?
No, that's impossible.
Sorry, Grandpa. You keep going. I gotta go look for her downstairs.
He turned to go.
Hey, kid, wait! God damn it, I said wait!
I don't think the kid even heard me. Fuck! I spun around to the boy in the jacket, the girl with the ponytail.
I'm going after him. You two keep going, all right? Got it?
The girl nodded and ran up the stairs. With the boy.
I'm going with you.
I didn't have time to argue. I just nodded and took off down the stairs. I could hear him following. He ran all the way to the bottom floor, calling for her. Akane was nowhere to be found.
God damn it, where the hell did she go?
I could tell the kid was frustrated. And then suddenly...
Help me! Somebody help me!
We heard a girl's voice.
Akane!
The boy in the uniform threw open the door and leapt into the hallway by the incinerator. We rushed in after him. I couldn't for the life of me believe what we were seeing. That bastard Hongo had Akane by the arm and was forcing her into the incinerator.
Come on, goddammit, move!
No, I don't want to! Let me go, please! Let go of me!
She planted her feet squarely on the floor and was struggling to get away. But Hongo was bigger and stronger. She wasn't going to win. My brother roared with anger and charged toward Hongo.
Help me!
Ah! You're too late, idiot!
Hongo lifted Akane bodily into the air and threw her, still fighting him, into the incinerator. Before we could even blink, Hongo had leapt through the door after her. We saw him land inside. And then, the door slammed shut. We ran to the door. We did everything we could think of to get the thing open. But...
Ah! Fuck! It's no use! The goddamn thing won't move an inch!
He started slamming his fists against the door. He was close to shattering his knuckles with how hard he pounded on it.
Akane! Akane! Are you okay?
You came back!
Her voice was muffled, but all of us could hear the sheer terror in it.
What should I do? I think I'm trapped in here!
Where's Hongo?
He went out the other door!
What?
Warning. Warning. Emergency incineration command has been acknowledged. Automatic incineration will take place in 18 minutes. Please evacuate the incinerator immediately. Repeat. Emergency incineration...
Are you fucking kidding me? It's the same damn thing!
Are you there?
Yeah, we're here. Just hang on, all right? We're gonna figure out a way to save you.
His words would have seemed like a sick joke to her if she'd been able to see how white and bloodless his face was right then.
Incineration will begin in 17 minutes.
Please help me! I'm really scared! I don't want to die, please! I don't want to die! I don't want to die!
It's gonna be alright! I'll figure something out, I promise! I promise, okay? You hear me? I promise!
It was torture listening to her sobbing on the other side of the door. Her brother was nearly crying himself. He could only stand there, fists clenched so tight his knuckles were white.
What happened then?
Come on, man. Put yourself in my shoes. It doesn't end good. You think I want to remember that?
Then...
Yeah. Shit. If I'd known it was gonna be like this, I almost wish I hadn't remembered.
Hey, are you sure?
Huh?
Look, I don't want to ask this either, but there's something I don't get. So if you could just tell me, did that girl, Akane, really...
Yeah, I'm sure. There wasn't anything we could do. After a while, the countdown ended, and we heard something... burning. The fire stopped, but we still didn't move. Me and the jacket kid were frozen. The boy in the uniform collapsed as if he couldn't hold himself up anymore. A few minutes passed. The door opened. The boy in the uniform tripped over his own feet running in. We followed, too numb to speak. The air in the incinerator was hot. Every breath made my lungs feel like they were on fire. It was like standing on hot asphalt. The air was wavering, and in the middle of the room, there it lay. The kid's legs were shaking so bad, I don't know how he managed to walk. I couldn't see his face, but his body somehow looked empty. Finally, he reached it. He fell to his knees as his legs gave out on him. And then...
can I ask you one more thing?
What's that?
The girl, Akane. What was her last name?
What does it matter to you?
Just tell me, okay? Please?
Kurashiki. Her name was Akane Kurashiki. You were there that day, weren't you? The tall kid in the jacket. That was you, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. You are correct, Detective. Don't misunderstand me. I told you before how Zero threatened me. There was nothing I could do. I couldn't say anything about what happened 9 years ago.
So you're saying you're not working for Zero, right?
Of course not.
Clover, what about you?
Hey, come on! You really think I'm working with Zero? I told you before, you idiot! I was in Nevada, in Building Q. I did hear that a detective rescued the kids on the boat, but I didn't know it was you.
Well, I guess I believe you. All right, let me ask you another question. Santa's real name is Aoi Kurashiki. He's Akane's brother. You know that?
No, I didn't. Did you?
Well, yes. I know Aoi Kurashiki was her brother. But I didn't know he was Santa. At least not from the beginning. 9 years ago, he was in the middle of puberty. His voice is entirely different now. I'm ashamed to say that even my exceptional hearing wasn't able to make that connection. As such, I had no reason to think Santa was Aoi.
When did you figure it out?
Clover told me that Santa might have been one of the subjects of the initial experiment. It was only a short while ago, while we were leaving the library. When she told me that, I had a feeling.
Santa is Aoi? Akane Kurashiki, Jun's brother? There's still a lot we don't know. I mean, like, a lot. But there is one thing I think we can say.
What's that?
The body we found in the shower room. It had to be Nijisaki, dressed up to look like Snake.
What?
Come on, man. What kind of detective are you? You didn't figure that out already?
Hey, go easy on me, man. I just got my memory back, alright? Cut me some slack.
Well, if he is, the 3 murders make sense then, don't they? Yeah, that's right. Murder. Kubota blew himself up, but that was murder too. So why did these murders take place?
If Junpei is correct, and the body in the shower room was Nijisaki's, that means all of the people who were murdered were involved with the creation of the Nonary project. Kubota, the person who conducted the actual experiments. Nijisaki, Hongo's assistant. Musashido, the man who financed the project.
You mean this was all just revenge? Santa is Zero. He's getting revenge for the death of his sister. That's why he killed them.
No, I don't think Santa actually murdered anyone. If I'm right, then it's not hard to figure out who the next victim's gonna be, is it? I'm pretty sure I don't have to tell you.
Yes.
Yep.
Right.
The next target will be Gentaro Hongo.
The person who planned the Nonary project.
In other words, Ace.
What?
What the hell's going on here?
It must be 6 a.m. Our time is up.
Shit!
Come on, we need to get out of here.
How?
I'm betting this sucker opens the exit. Come on, let's go.
Huh. I think the shaking stopped.
It would seem so, but we are yet to be out of danger.
You're right. Let's hurry.
This exit needs the Uranus card, too. Hey, Junpei.
Yeah, I know. All right, it's open. Let's go. Okay, Neptune Key, let's see if you work. Yes! Oh, I think it unlocked. It says Incinerator. So this is the Incinerator.
This is the first time I've seen it from this side, but yeah, I think so.
Then there ought to be a lever near the door.
Yeah, right here.
Pull that and the door should open.
Got it. Let's go. What the hell is going on? What's wrong? Are you okay?
Junpei, you came to get me.
Of course I did. I made a promise.
I'm so glad you're here. So glad.
Hey, what happened to you?
I'm fine. I just fainted. I wasn't feeling very good. I'm feeling a lot better now, though.
Are you sure?
Yes. I just need to rest a little longer. I'm sure I'll be fine. You shouldn't worry about me.
Santa.
Hey, where is it? Where's the gun? You hide it somewhere?
I don't have it. I got sucker punched and they took the gun.
What? Who took it?
What? Isn't that obvious?
I took the gun.
Ace.
Just what the hell do you think you're doing, Ace? Or maybe I ought to say Gentaro Hongo, CEO of Cradle Pharmaceuticals?
You have me at a disadvantage, and I don't like that. You know me, but I don't know you. Do you have any idea how much I've suffered? Can you even begin to understand my pain?
The pain of prosopagnosia, right?
Another irritating insect. And how do you know that?
Good question.
No matter. If you don't want to answer, it makes no difference to me. This is a waste of time anyway. It's time for me to go. First is 1. Give me your hand. 8. And with this, 9.
The 9th man. Kubota's bracelet.
I believe I've won this game. I've had quite a time playing with you. I must thank Zero, I suppose.
Wait, what? Ace doesn't know who Zero is. What the hell are you planning, Santa?
At any rate, this game ends now. I will escape, and the rest of you will have a slightly less pleasant ending. I suggest you enjoy your final moments. Goodbye.
Wait!
What? Why isn't it opening? One more time. Now open! No! What is this? Why? That digital route should be 9! It has to be 9! Then why? Why isn't it opening?
Now!
No! Oh.
Oh, that was close. Too close. Thank you, Seven.
Don't mention it. Just one punch ain't enough for this piece of shit. After what he did 9 years ago, I ought to rip him to pieces. But if a suspect can't talk, they ain't much good. Once he's locked up in a cell, we're gonna have a little chat.
9 years ago? Then you must be...
Yeah, you finally figured it out, dumbass.
Oh.
Ace, you killed Kubota, Nijisaki, and Musashido, didn't you?
Wait, Nijisaki?
Oh, right. You don't know yet. All right. We'll just go through them in order then. Let's start off with Kubota. You talked to Kubota and managed to convince him to go into door 5 alone. You killed him without making it look like you killed him. The way I figure it, you had 4 motives. One. In the Nonary Game, the number 9 is dangerous. Whoever had the 9 bracelet could join whatever team they wanted. Adding 9 to any number doesn't change the digital route.
Sorry, folks. Kitty acting up. Also, I need to double check my microphone's working because Kitty's acting up. Testing. Okay. Okay, folks.
Which means that number 9 could do whatever they wanted. You wanted to remove that threat as soon as possible. 2. You wanted the number 9 bracelet for yourself, so that you could make use of its power. In fact, you did use it in the murder of Nijisaki. 3. Even if his number hadn't been 9, Kubota was a problem. He knew your past. He knew what had happened 9 years before. You needed to silence him before he told anyone. 4. But last, and perhaps the most disturbing, you used Kubota as a test. You wanted to know how serious this Nonary game was. Was it truly life or death, or simply a harmless prank? You convinced him to break the rules so you could see what would happen. That was why you killed Kubota. But he was only the first. Next was Nijisaki. While everyone was off looking for the missing parts for the Reds, you ran into Nijisaki near the big hospital room. However, because of your prosopagnosia, you didn't realize he was Nijisaki. Chiefly because, when you met him, he was dressed like Snake. That was why you thought Nijisaki was Snake.
No, that's not...
Yeah, it is.
That was Nijisaki?
Yep.
Why? How did...
I'll get to that. Anyway, you thought he was Snake. Snake was one of the kids in your experiment 9 years ago. You remembered him because he was the blind kid. But his presence made you think.
Well, he was blind then too? Okay. I guess his accident was earlier.
Snake was one of my subjects 9 years ago. He probably hates me. But if that's true, why isn't he saying anything? Is he keeping quiet because he can't see? Or perhaps he's working with Zero to get revenge on me. Whatever the reason, anyone who knows my past is a threat. Before he tries anything, I need to get rid of him. That was when you decided you had to kill him. The murder weapon was Kubota's bracelet. You just waved it over the Red. Verified your own number, and then grabbed Nijisaki's arm and forced it over the scanner panel.
And somehow the panels, the parts were back.
Then,
that was part of Zero's plan.
When the door opened, you kicked him in.
Stop.
9 seconds later, the door closed.
Hey, stop messing with the light.
And then 81 seconds passed.
Leave the lamp alone, ma'am.
And poor Nijisaki was dead.
And you mean to say Snake is still alive?
Yes, I'm here.
Sorry to disappoint you, but I'm as good as new. Thank you for killing the wrong man, but I can't say I like knowing that you wanted me dead. Yeah. Although, to be honest, even if you hadn't tried to kill me, I would still hate you very much.
Well, I wouldn't blame you.
Last but not least, let's talk about Musashido's death.
Yeah, how did he die?
When Clover and I were investigating the chart room, you came over to talk to me. Do you remember what you said?
Oh, a pocket watch. Might I take a look at it?
I handed it to you, and you left the room.
Oh! So he was probably in there. Oh, he was tied up or something. And probably gagged.
You have been in charge of the Nonary project. Of course you would have known the solution to every puzzle. which would mean that you also knew how to get out of the wheelhouse. All you had to do was place the watch in the indentation on the door to unlock it. With the door open, you could enter the captain's quarters. Musashido was there. Conveniently placed next to him was an axe that practically begged you to kill
he was
him.
probably drugged or tied up or passed out.
You picked up that axe and buried the blade deep in the other man's chest.
How did you do that without...
One blow was all it took.
How did you do that without getting blood all over you?
And then you returned to the chart room as if nothing had happened.
There was something I wanted to speak with you about, Junpei. Could you come with me for a moment?
I had no reason to say no, so I followed you to the wheelhouse. When we stepped inside, remember how you slipped your hand into my vest? You pulled out a piece of paper, the one I used to cheat during the vote. But that wasn't really what you were after. Your true purpose had been to slip the watch into my pocket.
Oh.
It wasn't a very good plan. Had way too many holes, and someone saying the wrong thing could have brought it all down around you. You must have been desperate. But what made you willing to risk it all to do it? Ace, Musashido's murder is the only one I don't understand. You obviously did it. But why?
Because of this.
What's with the paper?
Just read it.
Let's see. Number 1. There are 2 ways you might survive this ordeal. The first is to win the Nonary Game. The second is for you to confess your sins of 9 years past. I have prepared a camera in the captain's quarters. The images captured by that camera will be streamed through a satellite and distributed across the world. Simply look into the camera and repent. Once you have confessed everything, I will release you from this ship. To make your confession more credible, I have left you a witness in the captain's quarters. Perhaps he will confess with you. The decision is yours. Do as you please. 0.
When I awoke in that room on D-Deck, I found that in my pocket. That was why I chose door 1 when we voted. If I went through that door, I knew I could get to the captain's quarters. As you said, I knew how to enter the
I know,
room.
the image doesn't really match how he's speaking right now.
My plan was to find the pocket watch before anyone else.
But oh well.
If I could, then my alibi would be set. At least, that was the plan. Unfortunately for me, you got to it first. That sleight of hand was the best I could manage on short notice.
You meant to kill him from the beginning, then? Musashido, I mean.
I only knew Musashido was the witness after I reached the captain's quarters. I asked him, and he answered. He seemed groggy. Perhaps he had only just awoken from sedation.
Same as how Nigasaki.
I suppose Nijisaki was in much
Nigasaki,
the
not
same
Nagasaki.
state. He seemed confused and disoriented when I encountered him. But yes, you are correct. I intended to kill him from the beginning, even though I didn't know who he was. I proceeded to the captain's quarters in order to remove this so-called witness.
Ace, you figured it out, haven't you? You were being manipulated.
Yes, so it would seem. I was little more than a puppet, in many ways. Everywhere I went, everything was already prepared.
Can I beat this by 4-9? Probably not.
The Reds in the large hospital room were dismantled. Nijisaki was dressed like Snake. There was an axe in the captain's quarters. Musashido was delirious from the anesthetic, so he couldn't fight back. Nijisaki as well. In retrospect, I can't understand how I could have fallen into such a simple trap.
Well, because you can't tell
But
people
yes.
apart.
Yes, this was a trap. It was Zero's trap. And I fell for it, hook, line, and sinker. I did everything he wanted me to do.
Yeah. By manipulating you, Zero was able to kill 3 people and keep the blood off his own hands. All of this was revenge for what happened 9 years ago. That's why this Nonary Game happened. Am I right, Santa?
Huh? What the hell are you talking about? I don't know any...
Ain't no point trying to play dumb anymore, Santa. Actually, I guess I should call you Aoi Kurashiki, huh? My memory came back to me, kid. You're Aoi Kurashiki, no doubt about it. Never thought I'd be back in this room talking to you. But hey, I guess this was all part of your plan, right?
It's nice.
After all, the person who planned the Nonary Game this time around was Zero. And Zero's you.
Looks like you really do have your memories back,
Oh,
huh?
okay, maybe yes.
Well, I guess there's no point in hiding it then, huh? Yeah, you got me. I'm Aoi Kurishiki. I was one of the kids in the Nonary Game 9 years ago. I made it out. So did Snake over there. But there's one thing... No, I guess there's two things you got wrong. Number one, I ain't Zero.
What?
Wait, what?
Sure, I was helping Zero out, but I'm really more of an assistant, like a secretary.
He's not Zero, folks.
But an assistant's only an assistant.
Yeah. I always forget this ending. I forget. I don't know if... Did they actually tell who Zero is? I mean, I know who it is, but...
I didn't come up with all this. All I did was follow Zero's orders.
Then, if you're not Zero, who is?
Calm down there, Junpei. Didn't I say two things? You made one more mistake. Junpei, you just said, all of this was revenge for what happened 9 years ago.
It's not revenge.
That's why this Nonary Game happened. But that's not it. Revenge isn't the only purpose. There's another reason you guys were playing the Nonary Game.
Oh, it's because of the field.
To save someone.
Yeah.
Save someone?
Right. You were brought here to help my sister. To save Akane.
What the hell are you talking about? Akane Kurishiki died 9 years ago in this room.
That woman right there. Can't you tell?
What the hell? Where is she? Where's Akane Kurishiki?
Okay, he recognized Akane.
Oh, my head. My head, it feels like
Well,
it's gonna
folks,
pop.
I think it's time that I'm gonna be doing this. Let me do another save, because in case I'm like, fuck this noise, I don't want to do it right now. And we'll wrap it up on Wednesday. Wednesday will definitely be playing Virtue's Last, whatever it's called, Stand also. Yeah, Virtue's Last Stand. On top of this game, if I don't finish it tonight.
7! What the hell is going on?
I don't know. I just... Oh! I swear to God, my head feels like it's about to explode!
So there's a reason why she's not there, folks. Anyway, his history.
What was the Nonary Project?
Yeah, this is the whole point of it.
I'm sure you know already, but I'll tell you one more time. It was a project designed to test a particular phenomenon. And what was that phenomenon? For two organisms to communicate with one another in the absence of physical contact.
But why would it have been set up for this particular thing? Okay.
The morphogenetic field theory. Could human beings use these invisible fields to exchange information? That was what this experiment was conducted to determine. There were two separate locations. One was the Gigantic, and the other was a building in Nevada called Building Q. The 9 children trapped in Building Q were faced with numerous puzzles.
Oh yeah,
Copies of
who were the
identical
other
ones in the
two
Gigantic.
over there?
They were told to send their answers into the morphic field set and transmit them to their brothers and sisters on the Gigantic. The transmitters were put in Building Q, and the receivers were put on the Gigantic. Each sibling pair was supposed to be split up, but...
Well, yeah, you two were together.
But there was a mistake. Akane was a transmitter. She should have been in Building Q. However, for some reason, she was placed on the Gigantic with the receivers, like me. Perhaps she was mistaken for someone who was supposed to be in Group A. Whatever the case, Akane ended up on the Gigantic. I think I've told you enough. You get it, don't you? I'm pretty sure you know where this is going, Junpei.
Where what is going?
Don't play dumb.
I didn't get it. Well, they were saying it, but I get it now.
You know things you shouldn't. Things you couldn't.
Yeah, because he, I guess, was supposed to have been grabbed before, and somehow Akane got grabbed. He's the transmitter, but he would either have been working with Akane. It doesn't make any sense because they're now brother or sister. He's not Santa's brother and Akane's brother, so this is what doesn't make any sense.
How did you know Ace had prosopagnosia? How did you know why Ace wanted to kill Kubota and how Nijisaki was killed? Were you surprised when you found out Ace was Hongo? And what about the coffin Snake was trapped in? How the hell did you open it?
Well, that's...
And this, I don't know if that was in the original, that transmitter thing, but that was also something. that whole transmitting thing, yeah. He knew because I knew. Junpei was receiving information that I sent to him through the morphic field set. It's simple, really. How did I know the alternate futures then? Imagine a river that splits... Actually, I think I know who's speaking, but... Imagine a river that splits in two, like an upside-down Y. The river flows from the top to the bottom, from a single stream into two branches. It only flows in one direction. It can never flow backward. Information is the same way. It moves from the past to the future, but never flows backwards. That's why people at the river's source in the past will never know about those downstream in the future. But the people downstream will never know about one another either. Information only flows along the path of the river. But I am different. I can manipulate the morphic field set to pluck knowledge from the future. I know what happens on either fork of the river. Even though the people on either fork know nothing about one another. Now, who am I? I am I, the ninth letter of the alphabet. Oh, I, as in I. Okay, sorry. I was like, even though that's I, yeah. But I am also zero. No, that's not true. I'm not really zero, not yet. Perhaps you could say I am less than zero. Zero is my future. In 9 years, I will be zero. Where did she go? June. No, Akane. Where did you go?
Santa!
Why is Clover... Oh, shit.
Freeze.
Santa's got the gun. Guess he picked it up when we weren't watching. Looks like he's turned the tables on Ace, though. Wonder how he likes having a gun to his side. What I don't understand is why is only... Why is only... Seven freaking out because he can't see Akane and no one else is recognizing it. I mean, I know he recognizes she's not there. Junpei obviously sees that she's not there. Why is no one else recognizing? Other than they're the ones connected the most? But that doesn't make any sense because Snake should be connected to Akane also.
Get up.
Sure isn't about to take that gun off him for a minute, is he? Jesus face. Ace isn't putting up any kind of fight. I mean, I don't think I would either, but he just looks strange. Guess he's going for the door, huh? He doesn't need to verify to go through that door,
Hey,
but...
what's your plan, Santa? What are you doing?
He can't get through any number of doors with just two people. What the hell is he
Didn't I tell you? I'm Santa Claus. It's time for me to go make a wish come true.
That's it? That's all he's gonna give us? What the hell does that even mean? Shit, they're out. And now the gate shut. Are you fucking kidding me? So the rest of us are stuck in here. Are you doing it? They're all looking at me. At least Seven's headache is gone. He seems to be alright. Well, I guess there's no harm in trying. Let's see if this door still opens.
Well, it looks like this door isn't opening anytime soon.
Oh, you mean we're trapped?
So it would seem.
What the hell is Santa trying to do?
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, what?
She knows what's gonna happen.
Have you considered where we are? There can really only be one thing Santa would do now.
No. No, you can't be serious.
Oh, but he is. Shit, we've got to do something. Maybe we can still get out through door 9. There's the red. Yeah, alright, we can do this. I've just got to... No, it's not going to work. There's no way. The 5 of us can't open this door. 2 plus blah, 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 is 8. So any combination that'll work?
Junpei, can I borrow your pen and notebook?
Sure, why not? I don't think I'm going to need them ever again. She certainly looks purposeful. Looks like she's writing equations, a lot of them. Huh? Oh man, she doesn't look very happy. What? Hey, no need to be ripping pages out like that. Jeez, well,
What the
you
hell
didn't
are you
want them
doing,
anymore.
Clover? Give me that!
Alright, at least 7 got it away from her. Maybe now I can look at what she was writing. Let's see.
What? And there's no other way?
Lotus. Looks like she's figured it out, though. Man, this is just too cruel.
It's okay. Go.
Lotus.
Sorry, I know.
Come on, you know we can't do that.
Oh, don't give me that. I'm sure you'd love to get rid of me.
God damn it, you idiot!
Whoa, where the hell did that come from? Look at she's expecting.
Without... if you're not... Look, it'd be bad, alright?
He knows who she is.
Bad?
Yeah. If there weren't assholes like you around, I'd be out of a job.
Uh-huh.
Look, I'm just not leaving you behind, alright? End of story.
7.
He's right. I'm not leaving you either.
Me too.
You didn't honestly think I'd abandon you, did you?
You're all idiots.
Act as tough as you want, Lotus. We can all see you're about to cry.
That being said, however, I doubt we would be able to open the door anyway, even if we were to leave Lotus behind.
Huh? Why?
I trust you remember what happened to Ace? I couldn't, see exactly what happened, but I was able to guess what he was attempting to do earlier at the Red.
Oh, yeah.
No! What is this?
It's not true 9, it's whatever it's supposed to be.
The digital root should be 9!
It's
It
not,
has to be
it's
9!
not 9. It's something else.
Then why? Why isn't it opening?
Is it 6? I don't know.
Just to see, why don't we give it a shot?
Give it a shot.
Yes, that is what I said.
It's not a 9. Yeah, it's not 9.
You were right.
It ain't opening.
But it did open 9 years ago. The digital root was 9 then,
Okay.
I'm sure of it.
Alright.
You think maybe they changed the settings?
Perhaps.
Shit. If we can't get through the door, we can't get out. The walls are way too high. There's no way in hell we could get to that hole 7 popped out of 9 years ago. All we can do is stand here and stare at this door with a 9 on it. I guess this is it. This is the end. It's taking way too long, folks. Can we do it? Can I beat this game tonight? I probably can't beat it in like 20 minutes. Fuck, I know I can't beat it in 20 minutes. Especially the last major puzzle that comes up. I know it's going to take me forever a fucking day to beat that shit. God, we still have 4 more of these spots to go. We'll see how far I can get by 9 p.m. Wait, Akane Vision. I didn't catch that before. Was that there before? Yeah. I was watching. I had watched everything that was reflected in his eyes. Yeah, so basically it's like this weird thing because of this whole imaginary beliefs, the whatever magnetic or the field thing. So she's dead, but she's also not dead because of the supposed futures that could happen. And that's why, like, she was there, people could see her, but now she's gone. Because technically, the time is up. I guess, technically, that's why she disappears, because when it happens, when she dies, she's gone in the present tense because of time flowing, I assume flowing concurrently. But then, I guess, with what happens coming up, there's a shift back in a certain time period point. Okay. I was listening. Every sound that vibrated in his eardrums I heard. Smell, taste, touch. I felt everything he felt. I knew everything about him. What he was thinking, what he was feeling, what he was sensing. All of his feelings and worries and fears became mine. My mind, my consciousness was inside of him. Through the morphic field set, we were resonant, and we were as one. I was him, and at the same time I was an observer. It started with a tremendous noise like a clap of thunder. That was approximately 9 hours ago. A bomb had gone off on the ship we were on. That was when my resonance with him began. My resonant event melted into him, and we became one, instead of Junpei. Yeah, for some reason, somehow, it happened. Like, it was the reason why she was here was destined for Junpei for the 9 years later to help save her. Yeah, it's a really weird. It's a fantasy logic. That's why, yeah. Like any game, it's a game logic. Somehow, I felt myself in Junpei's mind 9 years in the future. But I didn't lose myself. I was living in two realities at once, yeah. One was the present and the other was the future. Perhaps you can think of it as two movies showing on the same screen at the same time. Eventually, it becomes difficult to separate them and determine which movie is which. However, if I concentrated, I was able to focus on one or the other. That's why I was able to grasp what was happening in front of me.
Come on, over here!
Yeah, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, so Snake, Santa, Akane, and then some random girl in the middle, and the other one was one of Lotus's daughters. And then we have the other 4 people in the back there. That was my brother Aoi. He was yelling. I followed him. Around me were 7 other children. They all looked like they were about my age.
Come on, hurry up!
We ran down a long straight hallway and burst into the large hospital room. Everyone was arguing. 2 of the boys got in a fist fight. A girl watching them began to cry. I want to go home, she cried. I want to go home. Another girl slapped the crying girl and glared down at her. It had been 2 hours since the Nonary Game began. We were starting to fall apart. But just when all hope seemed lost, Light started talking. He was blind. Oh yeah, that was actually his name. Alright. 9 years later, we would call him Snake.
Hello? Everyone? Could you come over here for a moment?
He was older than most of us, and his voice had authority and dignity, even though it was cracking with puberty. Sorry. I had to. Okay, the fights died down and we gathered around.
I have a little sister. She is very important to me. Right now, she is over in Building Q and is desperately trying to send information over to me. Her name is Clover, and today is her 9th birthday.
Okay, she's 9 years old. Alright. So when I originally thought she was 10 and then I was saying 12 because I'm thinking maybe she just looked young. No, she's actually 9. Wait, hold the fucking phone. So she's fucking 18 years old in this game? She's supposed to be fucking 18 years old? She doesn't fucking act like she's 18. Hold the fucking phone. She does not act like she's 18 fucking years old. Don't give me that bullshit. Okay, I digress. As he spoke, he pulled something from his pocket. In his hand were 9 4-leaf clovers.
I was going to give these to her as a birthday present. I was outside picking them when I was abducted. I'm sure I've already told you, but I am blind. For a man who can't see, collecting 9 of a very specific plant is, well, it is difficult. But my sister means a great deal to me, and I hope that these would show her how much I cared for her. Since it's her 9th birthday, I thought 9 4-leaf clovers would be appropriate.
Also, how the fuck did you... Well, I guess he felt them, obviously.
Every one of you has a brother or a sister in Building Q with Clover.
Except for 2 of them.
For their sake, we have to survive. We have to get off this ship. Do you understand? If we're going to do that, there are 3 things you have to remember.
So he said this.
We need trust and love, and we have to have faith in one another. If we can take all 3 of those to heart, then I promise that good luck will come our way. Did you know that the leaves on the 4-leaf clover mean faith, trust, love, and luck? Those words are leaf words. So if you believe what I've told you, and you understand, then I want you each to have one of these. They're a promise between friends.
He gave a clover to each of us. I took one too. Eventually he was left with only a single 4-leaf clover. He had one last thing to say.
Don't ever forget, so long as you have that, we will always be connected. Do you understand?
When he finished, the tension of only a few minutes before was gone. We were calm. After that, we ran around the ship for a while longer and opened several of the numbered doors until we finally found a door with the number 9 on it. In fact, there were 2 doors with 9 on them, and we found them in the chapel. We split into 2 groups and walked through the doors. We didn't touch the number pad on the coffin. Fuck that. Fuck with a B, a door after the incinerator. Okay, whatever. Just how the game is. Before long, we all found ourselves in a room with a ceiling that looked like an upside-down funnel. For some reason, this room had another number 9, but this time it was the only one. But if there was only one door, that means only 5 people could escape.
What are we gonna do? There aren't any other doors!
We began to panic. Then, as if things had gotten bad enough already... Fuck hardcore.
Warning. Warning. Emergency incineration command has been acknowledged. Automatic incineration will take place in 18 minutes. Please evacuate the incinerator immediately. Repeat. Emergency incineration command has been acknowledged.
What? What's happening? What did that thing say? That didn't sound good.
My brother, I swallowed hard and
I
answered.
think it means this room is gonna burn.
Burn!
The plaque on the door says Incinerator, and that voice said that the incineration is about to start. And incinerate means to burn.
No! Help me!
Abject terror filled the room as everyone began to scream and cry. Every pair of eyes were filled with despair. Then, high up on the wall, a door opened and a man appeared. He was a huge, frightening mountain of a man, as large as a bear. 9 years later, we would call him 7.
Don't worry, kids. I'm not your enemy. I'm one of the good guys. I'm a detective. I'm here to rescue you.
The rest happened just like 7 had said it did. The 4 of us who had stayed behind were saved by 7. We crawled through the vent away from the incinerator and slid down into the hall. We came out on the other side of door 9. On the wall opposite the door was a set of double doors. We went through those and began to run up the spiral stairs. Damn it, I want to beat those stairs. As we ran, I led the way. Behind me were Nona. Yeah, okay, it was Nona, that's who it was. Was it Nona? I forget what her dog's name was. My brother Aoi, Snake, Aoi. Snake and 7. The other children, the ones who had gone through door 9 before us, were up ahead. Oh, really? I could hear them cheering each other on. We ran and ran and ran. We leapt across as many stairs as we could and kept running. The stairs spiraled upward like a tornado. Eventually, I pulled ahead of the rest. Perhaps Nona had slowed them down. I didn't want to lose them, so I slowed down as well. I didn't stop, but I glanced over my shoulder from time to time to see if they had caught up. That was when I realized...
Oh no, where is it? Did I drop Junpei's present?
Came with a present with you? I knew I'd had it with me when we passed through the vent. Then, had I dropped it as we slid out? I had to go back. I had to. But I knew I couldn't tell the others. They would stop me. I was sure of that. I didn't stop to think. I simply moved. I ran to the central hall, the room that connected to all the other areas of the ship. I hid in the shadows, and moments later I felt a rush of wind as they ran past me up the staircase. I waited until they were out of sight, and then I ran. I moved as quietly as I could down and down and down. Finally, I reached the bottom deck. I ran into the hallway and looked around frantically.
There it is!
What was it? It was just when I thought it would be, sitting under the opening of the vent. I ran over and snatched it from the floor, but as I ran back towards the stairs in freedom... The door to the incinerator opened and a man stepped out. It was Hungo, whatever his name is, I don't remember. Jintaro Hungo. 9 years later, we would call him Ace.
Ah, how wonderful to see you decided to come back.
Motherfucker. His smile made my blood run cold. It looked mechanical, as if someone had simply pulled up the corners of his mouth.
Come with me. We must continue the experiment.
Motherfucker. I shook my head, eyes wide. Slowly I began to walk backwards. 1 step, 2 steps, 3 steps. Then I spun around and broke into a run. I felt Hungo's hand close over my left wrist.
I said, come with me.
There was an edge of insanity to his voice now. I pulled as hard as I could. Did she have a 5 originally? Or is that a 6? It looks like it's a 5.
No! Stop! Let go of me! Let go!
I shook my body and flailed my arms, trying desperately to get Hungo to let go of me. But I was still only a child. There was no match for a man like Hungo.
Stop struggling, goddammit! Do as I tell you!
Okay, I'll be right back. I have to use the restroom one more time. I'll be going to 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Technically, I'll be around 8 hours if I can get this done by 10. Okay, I'll be right back, folks. Finish game. Heaved on my arm, trying to pull me into the incinerator. I screamed.
Help me! Somebody help me!
Then suddenly,
Akane!
the door to the stairs flew open. My brother Aoi burst out of it. Behind him came Seven and Snake.
Akane!
He cried my name again as he leapt toward Hungo.
You came back!
I cried out. But then...
You're too late, idiot!
Hungo threw his full weight against my arm, pulling us both into the incinerator.
Ah!
The force of it threw me to the floor. I scrambled to my feet and looked toward the open door 9 door. Hungo stood between it and me, but behind him I could see my brother, his fists clenched. But those fists never reached Hungo. Okay, I'm gonna save here because I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it. And on the Nintendo DS, let's just say it took me forever to do this next thing. And I couldn't like quit because I wasn't able to save. Like, I don't remember when the last time I saved when I did, and it pissed me off so much. So I'm going to save here, because I hate what's going to come up next. I hate it. I still remember it after all these years, because it took forever, and hopefully, if it takes... I swear, it better not take an hour. I will cry if it takes an hour. I mean, I won't, but... With a cold, heartless screech of metal on metal, the door slammed shut. Hungo glanced at me mechanically, his face registering that there was an object there, but not anything he would consider a human being. Then he turned away and walked to the red that sat next to the door. He reached into his pocket and removed 2 bracelets. He waved them both over the scanner panel. 2 asterisks appeared on the red. He checked the screen, then tossed the bracelets carelessly onto the floor. What was he doing? What was the point? He made no effort to explain himself, of course. He said nothing at all and walked past me as though I were nothing more than a rock by the roadside. A few moments later... But where did he go? The 2 other doors slid shut as well. Faintly, I could hear someone pounding on the door behind me. I turned around and ran toward the door with the knife.
Akane! Are you okay?
I could hear a voice from the other side of the door. A worried, frightened voice.
Help me!
My throat was already raw, but I screamed as loud as I could. My voice echoed loudly through the... echoed lonely around the empty room, sorry.
What should I do? I think I'm trapped in here.
Where's Hongo?
He went out the other door.
Hungo, not Hungo, sorry. I'm trying to do a Chinese pronunciation to the name.
What?
Then it started again.
Warning. Emergency incineration command has been acknowledged. Incineration will begin in...
Okay, now I'm going to save again. Now in Junpei mode. Wasn't sure if this... Okay.
minutes. Please evacuate the incinerator immediately.
Sorry, folks, I unplugged my microphone. So he goes back in time a bit for this. Or it's happening at the same time now as when we are getting incinerated, one or the other. Holy shit. Man, I knew what it was going to say, but that is one hell of a creepy voice.
I knew it!
Oh, it is back here.
It's starting.
Santa started the incinerator.
Fuck! Man, I never thought I'd hear that damn voice again after 9 years.
What the hell? What the hell? What in God's name are you talking about? It's 9 years this and 9 years that, and when it's not 9 years something, then you're talking about some sort of...
Yeah, she doesn't know yet.
You aren't making any sense.
I'm sorry, Lotus, but we really don't have time to explain it right now. I promise, I'll tell you everything once we get out of here.
But...
Don't die.
Incineration will begin in 17 minutes.
You know what that means, right? Incinerate means burn.
What kind of idiot do you think I am? I know what incinerate means.
Well...
God damn it! Okay, fine. I won't ask anything else. Talk about whatever you want. But you have to do something for me. 7, figure this out.
What? Why me?
Just shut up and stop this thing!
How the hell?
There has to be some sort of emergency shut-off button.
Yeah. I don't know where Incinerator is. He could be underneath the chair. He could be just lying on the ground. He could be... He's not on the couch over there. Ma'am, I need to see.
There isn't anything like that.
How the hell do you know?
Because I looked for it 9 years ago.
Yeah, Lotus isn't happy about that. Stop! Don't mess... Ma'am, you're on the microphone, please. Stop. Can't really blame her. Wait. The floor isn't moving. Or the floor, it's moving. What else can I say about it, but...
What the hell is that?
What is that?
Stop chewing on my microphone, ma'am. What else could I say? The floor opened and a machine rose up out of it. It looked like a computer. At least it kind of did. There was a monitor, a keyboard, and a cross-shaped device of some kind. Something about the machine scared me. Don't you bite my ear, ma'am. But I forced myself to walk up to it. I was terrified. Tears poured down my face. I wiped them off even as more took their place and forced myself forward. Stop! Finally, I reached it. I looked at the screen. It was blank. All I saw was my own frightened face staring back at me from the glass, drenched in tears. Ma'am, please. Ma'am. All I can see on the screen is a reflection of my own face. I'm looking kind of freaked out. I know I'm sweating like crazy, but seeing it kind of drives it home. Ma'am. Okay, Junpei, just calm down, alright? Everything's gonna be okay. Gah. Man, I wish that thing would just shut up.
Incineration will begin in 15 minutes.
Okay, ma'am, you can't bite on this microphone. Guy needs to try to do this horrible thing that's coming up that he hated. Shit, how many years? When did I play this game? I don't remember when I fucking played this game. Over 10 years ago, ma'am. God. It was my 20s when I beat this game. Jesus. Anyway. If it's only showing up now, then it's got to be important. But what the hell am I supposed to do with it?
Hey, move!
Yeah. Hey, we're all attendants, lady. That doesn't mean you get to show people around.
It's turned on. There's nothing on the screen, though. Oh, this is bad. This is really bad. If there's nothing on here, how are we supposed to do anything with it?
Sure, I'll just push buttons. I'm sure that'll... This was not what was here before. Huh, well at least it's on now. What's on the screen though? This is not what I remember doing.
What is this?
Maybe there was a part fucking 2. I might have to quit, folks.
What's up?
It looks like some sort of puzzle.
It's got a bunch of numbers and letters scattered across a 5x5 grid. Oh, maybe it was. Basically, it's Sudoku, but it's with the Nonary Game. And you have to do 15, 15, 15. Yeah, fucking A. It is the same puzzle. I just remember it more as Sudoku. The numbers range from 1 to 8.
Do you think that if we solve this puzzle...
the incinerator will stop? Yeah. Well, we can hope, right?
Alright, puzzle, how do you work? Oh man, that goddamn voice again. Can you get your claw out of my finger, ma'am? Jesus Christ. Purr at me like you're all cute and all everything.
Incineration will begin in...
Don't, no, ma'am, I'm gonna throw you off.
13 minutes.
Shit, 13 minutes. Can we really do this? Luckily, it doesn't... You don't have 13 minutes to do it. Because I remember, it took me more than 13 minutes. I'll just say that. My heart feels like it's gonna pop. My heart was pounding like it was about to explode. Do they have the same numbers? Or same spots? I wasn't paying attention. I stared at the puzzle on the screen. I was sure I had to solve it somehow, but I had no idea how. You know, because I'm like 6. I don't really know how old she is. Actually, no. She's older than... Okay, she has to be at least 20. I'm going to say she's 10. My connection to Junpei had been gone for a while. His mind was gone. I couldn't get any more information from him. I felt the seconds tick by as I stared at the screen, completely lost. My cheeks felt hot as tears poured over them. Then I heard a voice.
Hey, what are you doing?
It was muffled. I turned around. Yeah, motherfucker. Pressed against... Okay. Pressed against the window in the entry door was a face, a frightening evil face. It was Hungo. Yeah, it was Hungo, that's what they said. How long had he been watching?
Don't know what to do.
He was yelling, but his voice was still muffled.
It's simple, really. But I suppose I might as well tell you. Just solve the puzzle on that machine.
His laughter was muffled by the door, but it still tore at my heart like the claws of a vicious monster. Okay, ma'am, you can sit on my lap, but you cannot mess with this, with the cord. I bit my lip and glared at Hungo, struggling to hold back hot tears.
You're a terrible person! I hate you!
Oh my! How could you call a gentleman such as myself a terrible person? That's not very nice.
Where are you?
I'm quite fair.
Oh, right there.
I don't use tricks or play dirty. You see? I've even left you a way out.
A way out?
Didn't you hear me? All you have to do is solve that puzzle. Do that, and you can stop the incinerator.
That's insane.
What's the point of stopping it? You'll only capture me and make me do this all again. I'm not going to listen to you. If you're just going to throw me back in here, I might as well just die now.
My goodness, haven't you listened to anything I've said? I told you, I'm a fair man.
Huh?
If you solve the puzzle, the verification function of the red will in turn activate. If this experiment is to deliver valid results, there must be a chance of success. If you succeed, you will escape.
The verification function of the red?
Then I remembered. Before Hungo left the room, he had scanned 2 bracelets into the red.
Ah, so you do remember. Right now there are 2 numbers in the red. The first is 1, and the second is 3. Say, Akane, what's your number?
I looked down at my left hand. Face of my bracelet showed a 5. Why can't you just go now? Grabbed the red and put my hand against the scan. Oh, I see. Yes.
You really aren't one for listening, are you?
I hear Hungo's muffled voice from across the room.
I've already told you, didn't I? Once you solve the puzzle, the verification function of the red will activate. In other words, if you haven't solved the puzzle, you can't enter your number. What kind of fool are you?
Why are you doing this?
You could never understand. You don't know what it's like to spend every day surrounded by monkeys. Now start the experiment. Solve the puzzle.
I can't! I don't know how!
Of course you don't. Isn't that the point? You understand, don't you? Access the morphogenetic field and find a solution.
I can't!
Then you'll die. You'll burn alive. It's gonna be quite hot in there in a few minutes. I imagine it'll be very painful.
And this is fucking Ace. That's the problem here, folks. This is fucking Ace. His horrible laugh echoed across the room, and even after his face disappeared from the window, I could hear it.
Incineration will begin in 10 minutes.
Okay, yeah, you have more than 10 minutes to solve this, folks. But I freaked out while I was doing this. Oh, God. I was crying, great gulping sobs broken by hiccups that shook my body. I was terrified. I could feel my fear pressing down on me like a tremendous weight. Somehow I forced my shaking legs to carry me back to the device. I stared at the monitor.
I can't. I just can't. There's no way. I can't figure this out.
What was I going to do? I didn't know. I didn't know. I didn't even know where to start. Fear scattered my thoughts, and all I could think of was how I was going to die. My palms were sweating, and my blood was boiling in my veins. It was hot. So hot. I couldn't breathe. I felt dizzy. My heart roared in my chest as if it would pound itself to pieces. I reached into my pocket. I wrapped my hand around the thing I'd come back to get. The doll Junpei had given me. At least I had that. I held it tight with both hands and prayed. So what I want to know is that she died originally, but then somehow, 9 years later, I'm the link that... How?
Help me! Junpei!
I know I've saved too many times, but whatever.
Help me! Help me! Help me! Junpei! 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 Please! Help me!
This is where I should have saved. Oh well.
Junpei!
Connection activated.
Akane?
Who the hell is Akane?
Yeah, okay.
Shut up! Just shut the hell up!
Some of those don't understand. I think Clover and Snake have an idea, though. Clover's looking at me, and I think Snake may have figured it out. No, it doesn't matter. They're in my way. Where'd she go? Maybe over here?
Akane! Akane! Can you hear me? Akane! Say something!
Fuck. Did something break our connection? I swear, I just heard her. Shit.
Akane! Answer me! Akane!
Junpei?
I spun around. I heard a voice. His voice. I looked around. He wasn't in the room, of course, but I'd heard it so clearly, like he was right there.
Junpei!
I screamed as loud as I could.
Akane!
Junpei!
I know this is gonna... That's her. She's there. Then that means...
Akane! Akane!
Are you in an incinerator right now? Somehow I'm not speaking.
Yes, I am! How did you know?
I can't believe that he knew that. Now I understand what Santa meant.
Right. There's only one way to help her. You were brought here to help my sister. To save Akane.
She's like so screwed up. You were kidnapped just to save my sister, and you had to go through this whole Nonary bullshit game. Nonary game bullshit. I think I get it now.
Incineration will be 7 minutes.
God damn it.
Junpei, we don't have time!
As quickly as I could, I told him that I had to solve the puzzle in order to stop the incinerator.
Got it!
Fucking incinerator bullshit puzzle. Fucking stupid Sudoku bullshit. Fucking hate math. And I do. I get everything now, supposedly. At last I finally understand what all of this means. I know why the Nonary game was held today. I know why we were kidnapped and brought here. It was all for this moment, to jog the field of everything, to make it so you can save Akane. All of this was planned out to lead to this one moment. Oh my god. This is insane. It is. I can't believe it, but there's only one possible answer. June is, 0 is Akane Kurashiki. Yeah, she's 0. She recreated the history of the future that she had a glimpse of 9 years ago. She tried to save herself that way 9 years ago. No, she's trying to save herself right now. It's both. But obviously, that means the same. That means that there's only one thing for me to do. Even if this is all some sort of insane plan, I will save her. I will save Akane Kurashiki. And then make sweet, sweet love to her after her. I must save her, no matter what.
Incineration. 6.
The voice reminded me how much time I have left. Come on, let's...
Yeah, I know. Just hang on, alright? I promise I'll get you out of there. I'm not gonna let you die. I promise. So don't worry, alright? Just give me a few minutes, okay?
Okay.
My voice shook as I answered. It was hot in the room. I felt like my heart was on fire. 6 minutes or not, my heart burned with my feelings for him. Okay, I'm going to answer that when you're, you know, like 10, and he's 20. Alright, time to get to work, Junpei. The snake talking to them about something? Whatever, it doesn't matter. Get out of my way.
Hey, what are you...
Just trust me, okay?
Sorry, Lois, I didn't mean to snap, but there's a lot more stake here than your prey. But yeah, all of you burning alive. I'll apologize later, alright? Now, let's have a look at this thing. Now, let's have another save, because I don't want to deal with it if I don't want to deal with freaking text. Oh, God, hopefully I can do this quickly. I think this is the last puzzle. I'm pretty sure. So for this grid, I think the panels are out of order. So I need to just switch these out. Staring at it isn't going to accomplish anything. I'll just have to try.
Just think of what I did all those times before.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do this on my own, with my own mind. I'm gonna solve this problem.
It goes through W. Oh, is 1 the only one that stays in? Seek a way out with this last fucking puzzle. I hope. Okay, so 1 can't be switched out. Oh, but you can. What? When I pressed hint, numbers appeared in the empty slots on the grid. Yeah, this is weird. They're all single digits. I get the feeling the numbers change when I switch out the yellow squares. But this square at the bottom, why does it say blank when I press hint? Okay, that's weird. Why is it 9999? Hold on. 14. Oh, god damn it. So what was annoying in the Nintendo DS? In the Nintendo DS version, this was on the bottom screen. On the top screen, I'm pretty sure it was Ace leering at you. It was either that or it was... No. See, this is why I can't remember. It was either him or it was Akane's face on the top screen of the dual screen. I forget which. I think it was Akane. Fuck. Okay, so... Okay, F is 15. Let's see, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S. Fuck. I just want to double check. Okay. 15's E, F, E, or F. F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. So P is what, 31? No. 26? 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 2, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's an 8. I thought this would be... Would that be 9? Did I miscount? 10 is A, right? Or B is A. No, F is 15, so B is 11. Wait, no. 10 is A, yeah. B, C, D, F, F, G, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52. 2. Okay, am I totally screwing this off? Oh. Yeah, but is it 9? I thought it was 9. Ah, okay. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me add those. 18, 19, 20, 21. 18, 19, 20, 28, 29. 9, 10, 11. That's 2, right? Okay, okay, they just add the surrounding numbers. Oh! So most of the answers should be 2 digits. Wait, how does that equal... How does that work? Okay, A equals 10, that's what I thought, okay. B is 11. Okay, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So, B, C, D, E, F. Okay, that is right. Okay, yeah, so it's just... So I assume we're adding to 15. Oh wait, these don't get added? Oh, you're only doing... Okay. Okay, I hate this. This is where we're gonna probably have to quit because I don't like this at all. Don't like it at all. I don't like it at all. I hate this so much. I'm pretty sure it's either 9 or 15. I'm just not certain as to what. But I don't understand why that's 7. That I'm confused by. Like, I don't understand how these numbers... How that works. One A 3S 507D. Wait, what? 1, okay. How? What's this word? Okay, maybe if I add up all of this, no, I got my calculator on. If it is 15 or it's 9, it's one or the other. I forget which it is. Also, my phone needs to be charged. We're going to charge it at work tomorrow. Alright, let's get the calculator up. So we have 1 plus 10 plus 3 plus 5 plus 7 plus, let's see, B, C, D, E, F, no, B, C, D is 13. Um, 15 is F, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, that's 20. L, M, N, O, what's that, 24? 24 plus P is 25, Q, R, S, 25, 26, 27, 28. So it should be 1 then. If that should be 91. So 9 plus 1 is 10, so it should be 1. 1 should be the digital root. Hence why I think 1 is there. That's the only thing I can think of. There's not a 9 anywhere. Okay, that doesn't help me. You're bullshitting me, doesn't help. Look, I don't know where this 8 and 9 are going here. Shut up. Okay. How does it get a 2 there? Five, 6, 7, 8. Like, this doesn't equal 8 at all. It's 10, 11 is 22. I need to write this down. I'm gonna have to do that later, folks. Yeah, like I said, I'm gonna probably call it in a moment. I'm just trying to see if I can do this in my hand, and I'm not. Let's see, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. How about 7, 7's 14, 15, 16, 17. 14 plus 10 is 20. That's not 1. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13, 14, 15, 16. I'm trying to see if I can do... What can I add here that would equal... okay, 11... Okay, that's 10. 11, 12, A, B, C, D. 11... Okay, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 plus 14, no. It's probably going to be a letter, maybe. Let's see, 15, F, G, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O. It's 25. 6, 7, 8, 9. I hate this puzzle so much. And I figured this out without looking it up online. I'm pretty sure I did. It just took me forever to figure it out, I think. Okay. What will W be again? W is the last one. I really need to... Okay. I really have to write all this out. Because I'm not going to be able to do this without it. Let's see if I can do that right now. Fuck, I'll be right back. Also, I heard Unsu sniffles, so nobody's around me. Six, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, QSTUV, W. No, let's do X, Y, Z. Let's do all of them. 1, 32, so W's 32. 33. Wait, is it 30? There's 35 letters in the alphabet. Oh no, because A is 10, not 1. Never mind, ignore me. Okay. So I'll just say base 10. Alright, so W's 32, let's see. S is 28, 29, 10, 11, nope. O is 24, 25, 5, 6, 7, nope. Oh, because I don't know what the other numbers would be. P, 25, R is 27, 28, 9, 10, okay. gonna assume it's all supposed to be one. These all three equal one, and somehow that all equals out. Maybe. R's 27. Shut up. A9. Okay, A has to be switched out with... Oh, I need a 9, but there's not a 9. Fuck. Okay, I need something that equals 9. Because I need another 1 now. Is there another R? No, there's not. Fuck. 28, 29, 9, 10, 11. I'm gonna have to do this later, folks. Like, I never quite understand how these other numbers equate. Like the blue ones. I don't know how they pop up. I really don't understand how this works. Alright, I'm too tired for this. I'm not going to look up the answer because I want to try to figure this out on my own. I have written all the numbers for base 10. So A through Z, even though there's no Z. Yeah, we're going to figure this out on Wednesday, and hopefully we'll beat it, and then start the next game. But, oh gosh, this is what I was dreading. But anywho, this has been, and you can't even leave, that's great. This has been, I did save, so that's the good part. This has been DarkElf85 on YouTube, or HektontheMage's on PSN. And this has once again been the penultimate. It's like, it was penultimate number 2. What's that? Doesn't make sense, whatever. But this is the true penultimate stream of 999. Excuse me, 9 hours, 9 persons, 9 doors. I hope you all have, it's such a horrible, hook. But anyway, I hope you all have a very good rest of the day, night, or anywhere in between. We will rescue Akane, June. She will not die, but just not tonight. May you all have a very good rest of the day, night, or anywhere in between. Stay safe out there, folks, and goodbye. If I hit the right button, goodbye.